got some more armory bits, and we got some more meaty bits. I'm looking for Miss Ivy. Have you seen her awakes this morning yet?
Not yet.
Hello.
Okay. If you see hers, let her know I'm trying to meet her at the front gates, okay?
Oh, I messed up. Give me
Alright.
one sec.
Thank you.
There we go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Meet at the front gate when you gather.
Yeah.
What are you two doing?
At the moment, simply wandering around town just to see if anyone needs anything.
Oh,
Nothing fun.
did you find out about the mushroom?
No, not yet. I was going to see if Gracious was in his stall because I was going to see if I could trade him for some sugar, but doesn't appear he's in today.
Probably not yet.
Oh no, there he is.
Oh. Jeez, that guy comes out of nowhere.
I guess maybe talking about him makes him appear.
Is that true?
I believe so, yes?
No, wait, no. If you say that, maybe like Thin Greases will come out of nowhere. The Thin Man. I'm pretty sure he's the Thin Man is still alive.
Possibly.
Nah. People in the town start going missing. I'm blaming that thing. Oh yeah, the Thin Man. He probably died due to the wave or something, but he's not.
Sandman.
Maybe.
The sin. Say
No.
sin or sand?
No, Thin Man. It kind of looks like Greases, but it's like possibly a monster, a demon, or something.
You got a problem with
He
demons?
acts like he doesn't know what he's talking about, but he knows.
I don't.
Oh my God, he does know. It's
You got
real.
a problem with demons?
No, just the ones that want to eat your skin.
Oh, there's weirdos.
Attempt to eat your skin?
Heard of them.
Yeah. No, he did try to grab people and drag them into bushes. Or wait.
Greases couldn't hurt a fly.
I don't know about that.
I've seen him actually use a blunderbuss that had spices in it.
Hmm.
Oh yes, for pest
You have a
removal.
blunderbuss with spices in it?
Pest
Oh
control.
yes, hang on.
Maybe. I couldn't
What
see
kind
it.
of spices?
Isn't it a bug?
Oh, a spicy one,
Really
of course,
bad.
so it burns in the eyes.
Yes,
there
they
we
look
go.
blunderbuss.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
By the way, Gracious,
Oh, I
do you
had
have...
this
know
for a
this.
while. You've seen
had
me
it?
use it.
Yeah,
I've
he
never
had it
seen
in
him
the
use
first
it.
town. Yes, you did.
That is pretty
I've
large.
never seen it.
I've even
I
seen
don't
him
remember
use
him
it.
ever bringing a giant blunderbuss and throwing spices in it as a weapon.
Do,
used it
Wayne, do you
before.
remember when those small little fey creatures were running around causing chaos, doing things like pulling people's hats off their heads, or knocking things over back in the previous town? They were little creatures with
so.
red hair, they wore black clothes. They had little swords with them.
Wait, didn't you shoot the
Oh,
foxes in
those
the
things.
first town with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they kept on stealing.
You know they also
The,
have guns too.
Gracious had
Right,
shot, from what I was told, had shot several of those small creatures, those small fey creatures with his blunderbuss.
applaud him for that.
Yes,
In the
I think I
previous
also shot
town.
the shadlings once.
You know, it's actually scary that he has a giant blunderbuss. He throws spices in, and that would have to
Not scary
burn
at
or
all.
hurt. You know what kind of spices he has, right?
Yeah. Very spicy spices.
Yeah, if it gets into your eyes, you're probably gonna be blind.
Especially you get
for
like
while.
you know, you scrape your knee or your elbow or something, and then shoots it at it, gets all in your wounds and stuff. That real
Yeah,
burn.
that too.
Well,
Yeah.
it is a deterrent.
As a
Like-
deterrent.
Hmm.
And that is the case. He
Wait.
had it in the first town.
Do you have like any spices to get rid of the shapelings?
It depends. Can you hit the ice with it?
It's true. Damn it.
I mean, if I just give you like a pouch of pocket salt and you throw it in their face, it will probably help.
No.
I'm not sure you need a gun for that.
Yeah. Wait. Do you have any garlic?
I should, some.
Why do you need garlic?
Is
Don't
your
tell me you
brother
gotta
trying
use
to
the
kill a
Very
vampire?
interesting reason. No.
We only have one vampire in
Yes,
town, and that's
I have
Ivy.
some.
Ah,
Do you want some dried or do you want it crushed
Technically,
up
she's
with a
also
little bit of
Fae,
salt?
so we call her vampire.
good to know. I'll stay away from her.
I don't think it really matters.
She's fine. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
Wait.
Well, the crushed up it is then.
Actually, she might.
Here you go. Bit
Nah,
of
she'd rather
throwing
toy
and for
with it.
mixing into stuff.
She would.
Yeah.
She would hurt a fly. She wouldn't hurt the people of Sundial.
I have one of those
That's the
weird
best way to
colored
put it.
flowers. I want that.
It'll take some time getting used to it. Gotta get through my own head.
Sure, I'll accept that. There you
Nice.
Oh,
See,
morning
this
to
is the
y'all.
reasons why you grab things out of the forest
Morning.
sometimes. You can trade them for things. Like those. Don't eat the weird flowers though, because you know, like everything in the world starts melting. Like I saw
So,
you saw
Wayne,
your wife, and it just looks like she was just leaking, like.
Oh,
blue
yeah, I
liquid
remember
out of her
that.
Eyes and skin.
Wayne, I could have told you not. How is it that you're fine with eating flowers that make you see people melt, but you're not fine with drinking a potion that to you doesn't taste good?
It doesn't taste good.
Gracious, do you happen to have any sugar?
Let me check. I should. Ah, yes, there we are. I still have some. How much do you need?
Just a small pouch. About, I suppose, maybe 2 ounces.
Of course, of course. There you are.
Thank you. And for you, I have a ration tonic.
Oh, very interesting. A new creation?
No, it was actually something that was often used on the battlefield in my world. It was a rather simple way to keep the soldiers nourished without them needing to go back to the siege camps in order to get food.
Very interesting, very interesting. Yes, I can find a use for that. I'll accept that.
Thank you, Gracious. It was a pleasure
Thank you
doing
very
business
much.
with you as always.
Thank you for your purchase.
Hello, Rip.
Yeah, how you doing?
I got a question. What exactly did you sound?
Now I need to see if I can find Fizwick.
So, I never actually asked, what's the currency here?
I Either trades or favors. I still have the pouch of 15 gold on me that is completely and utterly useless at this point.
I'm glad I didn't bother to bring any with me.
Oh, there's Ivy, but considering the fact that Nurta is right there, I don't really need to tell her that Nurta is looking for her.
Actually, technically, what you can probably do is trade him the gold, and he can put it in his blunderbuss and then shoot it.
I suppose that's true.
If, if there's no other point in using it or having it. Either that or you can melt it down and make it into something.
Yes, more than anything, it would make sense to give it to the crafters. Is that the hag of the forest?
I'm sorry, the what?
That woman right there, Henrietta. She was often seen in the forest of the old town. I knew that she left the forest, but I'm surprised that she made it back here.
Guessing the one with the umbrella?
No, the one that's speaking to the one with the umbrella.
Ah.
Like an hour or so. Would that be possible?
I suppose I could. It's already done. I just want to make sure that, well, the preparations are done. The final parts of the ritual must require some witnesses to my greatness. I put a lot of hard work into this. A lot of blood, sweat, and urine into this, just so you know.
Nice.
I feel like if we waited like an hour, it would be absolutely disgusting. Like, just super icky,
And there would be plenty of people to see it as well.
Well, should we go join the conversation?
I suppose so, yes, because if they're going out and specifically going to the summer court, they may need healers.
It's so bright and cheery. It's doing a lot more, so fine. Very well. I'll head over there. I'll meet you there then. You, Cullius. You know the location,
I do
right?
apologize if I was interrupting you.
Yes, Reno. Then
I
we
didn't
go
know.
there.
I see.
Alrighty. I will see you all. It's good to see you again, Donetta.
All right. Well,
It's nice to see you.
yes, about 10 minutes in the park area. That's when we'll be discussing it. I don't know where
Yes,
Cyphus
I've been
is.
chilling in my swamp,
but
but
we have to participate with us
some
when
more
we come here.
seedlings
The
have
agreement
caused
of,
trouble. And now I had a way to
not
go about all of this
consenting
nonsense to be able to get back up there.
Leviathan's choices, even though
Your swamp? Does it have
fucking
leeches?
John said
Yeah.
yes to basically all this.
I know.
The frick, no,
I'm sorry, what
I
time is
don't
it?
know. I don't know, because with the whole shit that has happened.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, it's just
about that purple shirt.
yeah.
Wait, is that for me?
So Miss Orca placed an enchantment on me. A blessing, if you will.
I'm new.
A blessing. I see.
Indeed.
Of what kind?
Specifically, it was to help with luring Shen out, I suppose. I posited that if we are to work as bait, then it would be better if we are durable. And she agreed, and she made me
I don't agree
more
with
durable.
the whole thing, especially when, I didn't say anything.
durable
She
how?
talked to her. John just basically consented. the
As in
entire time to go out.
tougher. Not really stronger per se, just
I will
tougher.
say, we none
Harder
of
to break,
the
that
rest
kind
of
of
the town
thing.
did not necessarily agree with that.
I figured that if
I was
anyone
in a
here
way
is to
upset
be
about this,
swatted
I
by a
mean-
dragon, then I would be the best choice. Because I am, I'll probably be okay. I had my head launched away by Shen at one point, I was fine.
As long as you don't fall to pieces.
That's
What
the
do we
thing,
need to
yes.
help her with exactly?
Yes, but
She wants
have
to-
you actually tested it to make sure that
I wonder how
it
the
is
fuck we're gonna do
actually
that,
working.
knowing we have no supplies.
I haven't tested it, no.
We have Orca to help us. She said she'll help us.
That might be something you want to do before considering
Cover with
running straight up to Shin.
We help.
That is a good
What
point. I'll give you that. That is a good point.
And then
We don't know his
that's
weakness.
nice. Orca does.
Drink it.
Does she?
Pour it on yourself. It doesn't matter.
Either that or she knows something about dragons. She sure as hell knows more than we do.
Now we wait.
If you want, later tonight I can test it.
Yes, of course.
The point
Good
is,
idea.
if we do nothing, then we're guaranteed to.
Because
do
I
something.
I know this is going to sound painful and somewhat terrible, but I do know a way to properly break a bone that it can be easily put right back and mended immediately.
He's already bad enough.
I never expected you to be the kind of person to do that kind of thing. But by all means, indeed,
But
sure.
I'm also practicing on
Well,
something.
Or if not her, I will.
sometimes I would need to break and reset a bone if it didn't heal properly.
Is it also a nice smell? Like
Right,
more
of
than
course,
happy
of
to
course.
help.
Right, I see. That makes sense.
Sure.
Let's look into it.
All right.
Very good, very good.
Not acceptable.
So we're going to do our
I'll-
meeting. And
I'm not accepting.
in 5 minutes.
It's wrong.
I'll go gather the others as well.
Oh,
But I think
Hello, Catherine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well. How about yourself?
Well, I was doing well, and then I heard Earhart say something about a town meeting in 5 minutes. I woke up late.
I see.
Looks like I woke up just in time. Okay. Very well, I suppose I should.
I have a request of you.
Yeah, absolutely. What can I do for you?
I have this 2-ounce pouch of sugar. Could you mix it with the gender change potion that I gave you? And see if you can
Sure.
find a way to make it sweeter?
A way to make it sweeter.
Yes,
Well,
just
I
the
do-
taste.
Yeah, just the taste. That's something that can be done. I imagine I do actually. Yeah, I think I can do that.
All right then. Perfect. Thank you, Fizzwick.
Okay, I'll see what I can do about that.
so. Why are you trying to make a potion taste sweeter?
Well, if Wayne doesn't like the taste, and there are other people in town who might, let's just say there are other people in town who might need it.
That's an issue. And the dragons was already
It's a good thing to have a potion that actually tastes good, so people don't need to worry about downing an entire bottle.
I guess that makes sense. I just don't really see why people would want one.
From what I understand, there is someone who in town who So do you remember how there were people in town who weren't necessarily happy with the way they looked, and so they would constantly, repeatedly buy those temporary gender change potions, and I ended up commissioning that alchemist to create a more permanent one.
Well, it wasn't so much
Well, apparently,
as why they would want the potion, but why they would want it sweeter. It's not like it's a gallon of
easier to
it.
no, but it is easier to get down that way.
I don't know.
Because after speaking with Ryder last night, apparently there is someone in town who would like to partake of it. Who apparently in their realm they didn't have the kind of magical potions needed to fix any of those issues they might have.
Given, I think it would be entertaining temporarily, but permanently not so
Oh
much.
yes, it was.
The corruption stuff. the stuff that is.
Oh yes, it was temporarily entertaining. I was able to convince both Michael and Wayne to drink it.
The snog. Does that ring a bell?
How you originally started the sentence, I thought you meant you tried it.
No, well, to be fair, I did drink it once to prove that it did in fact work and it wasn't cursed.
Hmm.
It's not gonna do anything.
I'm just wondering what you look like.
Town meeting is about to happen in a
Well, I mean, suppose later on I can probably drink it later.
So, who? Nathan.
Yeah, we can try.
Nathan what?
And later tonight, after everything, hell, I'll even try it for fun.
Let me see. I'm going to see if any of the crafters are over at Smithy because I do remember that Lou was looking for them.
There is a bunch of people over there, so probably.
Oh, you're definitely
Hopefully so.
I'm just surprised you're not chewing on people. I mean, you don't look like you got no teeth either. So,
Nikolai? You're a member of the Crafters Guild, correct? Lou was looking for you. Crimson.
I see them just ahead. I
Alright
will
then.
be around here and then I'll reach up to them. Is there any notes I should
Alright.
keep in mind? Alright.
If you need help moving those boxes, I can cast Mass Featherfall on them.
Oh, this is the last one. It's a large bundle
Alright.
of nails.
Oh, we are having our meeting
okay.
now at the stage. Do you guys want to meet up there?
Alright,
Hey,
alright, and
I am just putting some nails away and I will be able to talk to you. No problem.
Okay.
well, I suppose we may as well see what the meeting is about.
yep.
Do you want to come to the meeting as well, little one? If you would like, I can help you down. There you go.
Oh, ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Lawrence.
Morning.
Morning, Lawrence. Oh, I see you're up, Gold.
I am up. I just had a slight stomach
Did you
ache.
get lost in the forest yesterday?
No, I was in the barracks. I had a stomach ache, so I took the day off myself.
I'm standing if someone needs a seat.
We're getting other seats out for people. Hard to see, but they're there. I'm
Couple
laying
stools
seats
we
out
brought
along here.
from
If you wish to
inside
take
if you
a
want.
seat on a stool, there are some lining the rafters.
Thank you.
No, I take up no space at all.
I'm very compact.
I mean, he is falling.
It's good for the.
You guys are like a lot more bigger than he is.
It's
Hello,
good.
we're having a town meeting.
I was just wondering if we didn't take up so much space that he could purchase it.
No, by no means.
By the way, I am laying out benches benches if
Hi,
you want to
buddy.
take one of them.
You have a good sleep?
You don't have to sit around. Very well. There are some seats in the shade over here if you'd like to.
There are some
have a seat.
benches that we brought from the tavern.
Safe, okay?
Take a seat.
Silent by no means or by any means, by all means.
Thank you.
Is Nico up?
I can't.
I mean, I guess.
Oh,
yeah.
Grace,
waiting on
glad
them?
you could make it.
I did have a
Excuse
call
me.
that much.
Whoop.
Sorry.
There you go.
Oh.
I don't see Cybers. That's alright.
Oh.
Excuse me.
We have a. Ooh.
Greetings.
I just sleep. She sleeps like the dead.
You say,
Heck yeah, we can find this.
That's
I'm
fine.
not sure if you know, but we're having a
Ah,
town
dang, I don't know how to
What was
count
the
that.
joke?
Take a picture with your hand.
Oh, you know, no, I'm not. Hey, hold on. Pardon, excuse me.
Well, that's
Hi,
a bit
no.
too expensive.
Did somebody give it to you?
I'll explain because I don't. If you don't know that, I don't think you know what a camera is.
Some sort of autobiography. Number of people.
Well,
It
Look around and bring some.
Oh, you're bringing more people? Alright, we'll
very
give you a
pretty.
couple.
Fits you very well.
Then we can begin.
It's like just a small little box. It's sort of if you click a button on, then it takes like
anybody sitting here?
images, still
No, there shouldn't be.
moments, so you can keep them like for yourself.
Tavern as well.
It's too late, I already sat down.
There is
That's alright.
a bit
If anyone
of
wants to
other
take a seat who's standing, there are
films,
stools set around the place.
a very thin
Hello, Rib.
piece of
You're
material,
going to be up here with me?
one exposed to light.
I'm standing usually I'm sitting in the back, but all the chairs are fucking
How are you?
Basically,
I don't really know the
There's a
names,
stool
so I don't
there.
want
captures
I'm not sitting
there.
between two
Like
people.
the
What
I
can we
don't
expect
know.
today?
And fucking
Area.
Ted looks like they want to fucking be spread
can
eagle.
print this material.
There's still room here.
I'm sure Ted can accommodate.
It will show up.
You could spread your leg and put yours over his, and then you could both be spread at it.
Magical unfolding.
Very weird.
Why would it be weird?
Okay.
Seems completely
Alright,
normal.
Mhm.
You have to be.
Thank you, Grandpa.
It's okay, I will take your place.
You okay?
How do I get around
I'm
the
fine. I fell in the grass. Wait, what?
Fair enough.
How do I get around the back? I'll take your
I guess that's one way to get down, I suppose.
Mushrooms are good.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
He is kind of a weird creature.
Well, he did have the shield to break his fall.
I'm trying
We'll
not
be
to,
beginning
you know,
in
crowd
about a
Harry's
minute or
over
two.
here.
We're
We
waiting
got
on
enough
Storm
fucking
to
room?
come back, and then we can start. He's gathering some others who are straggling behind.
Yeah, I know. I want you to be relaxed.
Well,
So I
I'm
didn't
not
want to
trying
sit
to
down.
crowd you. This fucking fat ass taking up the whole goddamn bench.
I'm not taking up the whole fucking bench here, okay?
And yet I left you plenty
Yeah,
of room
he's
and you
like
still
taking
complain.
up like
I didn't
it's
complain
not the
about
whole
shit.
bench.
Are interested in sitting down somewhere?
I was wanting you to be relaxed. What?
Did you want to sit?
I see.
I'm fine standing since I spent pretty much the majority of the day yesterday sitting.
Sure, I spent most of the day laying down.
Give it about a minute more.
Come on,
for
spit it out.
him to get back. One more minute to swing on winning on goal to get back. But if he's not back in a minute, we can begin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I eat them.
Or I could just give a general rundown of what we're doing while we wait.
Yeah, that'd be better than just standing around idle with our thumbs up our ass.
I appreciate the positive criticism.
Always
But,
positive.
Sorry for gathering you all on short notice. For anyone who is new here or is not aware, this is not the first town that we have been to. This is actually the second, the third.
It's
The previous town that we are part of was destroyed by a group of dragons. And one of those dragons have come to this town with the offer of assisting us in overthrowing Shen, who was the leader of the dragon clan, who has a vested interest in seeing our destruction. But Orca has kindly offered to help us overthrow him in exchange for...
I tried to mentally wake up Jana again, but it appears she is just too tired.
Tempo voicing.
In exchange for
echo
her
in my
enlightening
head.
us about our
You're
location to...
broadcasting
Yes.
on Discord.
Thank
But ignoring the army for now,
I'm thinking about a weapon.
I want to invite you all here to discuss how we're going to go about dealing with her offer. Not working with Orca comes with dangers, as her telling Shin where we are can speed up the process of him attacking us. But I'm not entirely sure if we can trust Orca at this point in time. We may have very little choice. And whatever choice we come to will impact the entire town. That's why I want to have an open forum of discussion on what the plan is. Feedback on Orca's behavior, positive or negative here, would be appreciated as to helping us come to a conclusion on whether or not we should help her or what the plan is going forward. And feel free to speak freely, as I request that Orca not participate in this meeting. So we can have a discussion as a town alone as to what we're going to do. Yes, you want to say something?
Yes, I did hear among people talking that Orca cannot disobey Shin, so isn't that a liability?
I suppose that is a point to discuss. I will want to open this up with... I want to get a raise of hands of people who would like to speak and get an order going. That way we're not all talking over each other on who's going to speak when. Because there are many people here, and I'd like to get all opinions, but making sure that people have the proper time to speak is important. But Nico, I saw you had a hand up first.
I don't really know who this person is particularly, but I also have a question as to why the Shen person is so hell-bent on destroying us. Did something happen?
A lot of things.
He's an asshole. A lot of things, but the long and short of it is that Shen used to be a part of the town. He used to have a sundial. I'm not sure if you're informed of it, but if you reach into your pocket, you'll find a
I
sundial.
know about it.
Yes. For anyone who is new and does not know that. But he has a vested interest in consuming the Fae for their energy and a hatred towards them. And we decided to work with a Fae named Eska, who he had murdered. And as a result of that, he is now interested in destroying us all. That's something that we have to deal with together. Nerda, yes?
Okay, so
You'll go next.
I talked to Miss Orca, and we know a lot of things about her, including that she's wanting to get rid of Shin so that she could be the ruler. And one of the things she told me is that it is her nature that she gets whatever she wants. She goes for it, and she tries to be in takings of the things that she wants, and she doesn't let anything get between her and it. And I asked her if there's a way that she could show that she could go against even her own nature. And she was willing to take one of her own beads off of a bracelet and give it to me. So even though she seems to have a nature of taking all the things she wants, she at least gave me something. On top of that, if you know the well that's over by the farm, it had a grate on it and there wasn't any water in there. But she gave me a message last night that she said to win over everybody's goodwill, she fixed it. So now we got fresh waters there. So even though she's a very takey dragon by her own admission, she does do some giving. So I wanted to put that out there. I also feels like it's important to say that Mr. Shen was very angry and wrathful. And I think if we were to make, the same kind of judgments about her, she might be another one of those kinds of things. But just not that one.
Yes, that's a good point to go over. The dragons seem to have a nature to them. The reason why it's very important that we be careful with making any deals with them is that they are capable of lying and betraying us, as Shin has done on multiple occasions. But if there is any signs that Orca would not do that to us, or at least has an interest in making sure that we're around to help them and not destroy us in turn, then we need to be open to that offer. But yes, you next. And then Ivy. Yes, you in the back.
Well, they have an interest in helping us for now, though, but what's to stop them from betraying us later on, like once they get what they want? And weren't they the ones who destroyed the second town anyway?
Yes, Orca is the Leviathan. She is the one responsible for the destruction of the previous town, but under Shen's orders to do so. I will say that Orca verbally told us that they have no interest in destroying us and thinks that it's a waste of time. So at least
But
there's
they
that
also
to it.
said that if we don't help them, they'll destroy us again.
Not particularly.
Yes.
That's
They'll
what I heard.
not stop Shen from trying to destroy us, and they'll likely help him. At the very least. Continuing with the status quo. But yes, Ivy.
Yes, just to highlight on some more information, in particular, dragons feed off of glamour, which also Fae feed off of, and Fae are basically their form of food. And same with the tree that happened in the forest, which is why the whole everything went around there. Additionally, this town is a point of contention when it comes to different species, because whichever the town favors is the one that they get the sundial, and they also get the protection to be in here and not be killed, which is kind of around where the conflict happens between the town and the dragons. That being said, we do have these ideas that the dragons could betray us, and they could do this, and they could do that because they're able to lie, but I think that not doing anything is going to be much more detrimental, because that's a guarantee that they won't help us, as opposed to the
Vampire!
chance.
Jesus! What? There's a
Yeah, we
vampire
know.
going around biting people. Just bit Nikolai. So fucking, you see a vampire, beware.
In the
Oh
town?
crap, I see a vampire.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Garlic.
Thank you for the say.
I never seen one.
Sorry I was so rude to interrupt.
The protection of the town?
I appreciate that, Yana.
Please don't kill another vampire.
No.
Yana's going to go and see what's happening, but thank you, Rib, wherever you went for the information on that. But let's focus on the meeting for now, and we'll deal with that later. But reiterate what the point you would bring up, Ivy.
Yes. Essentially, if we don't do anything and we decide not to help Orca, then we are given a 100% chance that she will not stop Shen, and in fact will tell Shen where we are. As opposed to, I don't know, whatever, you can't calculate a percentage of potential betrayal, but it's a non-zero chance that we have someone to help us. And I'm pretty sure that it's better to take that non-0% to have someone to help us than it is to take the 100% chance that they're not going to help us. Additionally, Nerta, can we talk about the thing? Is it best to stay quiet about it?
My fears about what will happen, but not my solution.
So we don't talk about the eating thing?
Don't talk about the solution yet.
Okay, no worries. We have a solution that we're working on, just know that much. I'm not saying that we just follow Orca blindly without a plan. There is a plan in case there is a betrayal, or in case we do everything correctly to make it so that we are in a beneficial stance.
I see. Good to know. We should keep that in mind, depending on whatever we decide to do. But person in yellow, you want to say something?
Hello.
Yes.
Is there like a magic way that you can like
They're taking
do
you?
like a contract
Rose is in a
or
bush over there.
something of seal to make sure they don't do anything? Or a
There's
spell that
lady
makes
running
them
around
not
and
do
she's
something
fighting
like that?
for
Or
us,
know that
you
their
know?
trust or not lying?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's okay. The protection.
That is a possibility.
Okay, but she got
I
town
think I'm not
protection.
magically attuned, but I'm sure someone here who
Alright,
is.
well,
How you doing, Sai?
If
So,
we
coming up
schedule
with
contracts of some kind, we might have information on that.
So dry.
Wow.
That can't be brought.
Well,
That's okay. Let me get you some water. Hang on. Put some of my
I
water
know that the
magic
Fae are
through.
capable of making such contracts.
Okay.
For example, Aska made a contract with me.
Make a magic contract, and if it gets void, the punishment will be the same for both parties, and it will be stated.
There we go. Equal value. I think.
Can I have one of those tail that you give it to me that I can walk on land?
Do you think you'd be capable of
I
that?
would have. Oh yeah, I would have to make I would have to make one, but
yeah.
I can
Well,
suppose I
then
can
that's
work
on the
that.
table.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever decision we
I'll
come to,
hurry work on that.
we could make a binding contract for it if we decide to help him.
With what? Oh, him? Yes, I'm going to help him out.
However, there would probably need to be
I've
an
got
end date to
something
that
that's gonna make him a
contract,
potion.
so whatever happens after that point is up in the air.
I don't have legs, so it's gonna take time.
Use wind magic to lift.
That's agreeable. Yes.
I'm slithering like a snake.
So, in my opinion, I believe it's probably the safest option to help Orca. Due to the fact that they will destroy us. If we don't, it is absolutely the safest option.
Do you need help?
But I do have
Do you need help?
Shen currently knows where we are right now based off of
I'm
Orca.
good. I just feel dry.
Shen will also know where we are, and I believe
He's making me a potion
we help Orca
that I can
and
walk
prevent it
on,
for a little longer, I
breathe
believe Shen will
on
come
land.
over here and attack us.
Alright.
You know,
Is there any water in the tavern?
a little bit more urgent than my thing is
That mermaid is actually back.
For the deception.
I mean, technically you would still be alive because, you know, we can swim. Ow, my neck hurts. Hold on.
That's true.
You know if I can escort you out to the mountain.
If they know.
And I doubt that we'll get
No, I'm good. I want to see people. I want to be where the people at.
Oh, you in the back? Yes.
Oh.
You've been waiting for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I know
Come back
a
here.
lot of us may be traumatized from previous times.
What? Oh, what are you guys talking about?
Something to keep in mind.
Dragons.
We are still protected by the town.
If you look at
Even
I
here,
love dragon.
in this new one. As far as we know, there's no way to destroy that protection.
My bad.
So I believe
not you.
even if something bad happens to us, we will be alright. So just keep that in mind. But I do agree with
Almost
Ivy
there.
that we should be
I think he needs water.
going ahead and trying to help Orca,
I think the fish guy needs water.
as that would give us at least a chance to prevent another town's destruction.
I'm dry.
As much as we're protected, it's still not fun moving to another town.
Yes. This new area that we have is good. There's plentiful
Kieran
resources.
in here?
And even though they're not capable of hurting us,
Kieran,
they're capable of still
the
destroying our
gentleman with the
infrastructure.
glasses.
But we will be safe as long as we are within the town, and that's always to be to our advantage. But I think something else to bring up is that besides from Shen, there are 6 other dragons in his cohorts, and one of them is willing to at least help us for now. And dealing with 2 of them was already difficult on its own. Dealing with more would prove even more difficult. And until we are ready to face them, until we get weapons that are actually capable of fighting them, it is going to be difficult until we can get that. Orca's offer is
I don't want you going alone, okay?
valuable, yes.
I apologize for the interruption, but can I say something real quick?
Very well.
In regards to what Ahad is saying, while yes, we do know that there are at the very least 6 dragons within the cohorts of Shen, Please remember that dragons that enter the town are not necessarily involved with Shen. So I would ask that people please do not
I wonder if you
pull
got
your
here
weapons
because of
on the
the
first
whole
dragon that you see.
the giant
If I
leaves.
find out that anyone attempts to attack a dragon without provocation again, I will deal with it myself.
Go, 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 go.
That's what I've been trying to say.
I feel much better now.
I think that's
Well,
valuable to know.
Yeah,
Not every dragon that's in the town is associated with Shen. I'm specifically speaking of his clan.
It's been so long I don't drink this potion.
Thank
But
you,
yes,
Ahab.
when you first see a dragon, do not attempt to cause violence. In fact, we're trying to de-escalate violence as much as possible. As far as we know, as soon as Shen is no longer in charge, the other dragons may have no interest in destroying him. That's why Orca's offer is also very valuable, as it could just destabilize their entire war effort. Yes, John?
A couple of things.
Alchemist.
The first is your final point of them not being interested. That is definitely the impression that I got from speaking to Orca.
The small guy who
They
making my
seem
potion, is
consider
he
us
here?
fairly
Is he in there?
insignificant in that fighting us is a waste of resources. So I would
Okay,
100%
and let me look
agree
for
that
him.
that's
looking
most
for him.
likely what's going to happen, and why she's asking us for help is
Okay.
because she doesn't want to waste her time on us when there are bigger things that they can deal with, such as the Fae. The second thing that I'd like to point out is someone earlier asked why Shin is kind of
I can
attacking
breathe
us.
now. The potion.
There's kind of another angle to that. Apparently he had someone significant to him that was either killed or lost due to the Fae in some way. So he has it's not just a food or resources thing with Shin in regards to the Fae. It is personal. He has a personal vendetta against them. And when we
stand against us,
it's with Shin from talking to him, it's very much there is a resource thing, but for him it's largely personal for him based on what I've talked to him. The other thing is when I last talked to him, when he showed up before he unleashed the attack on the town, he thinks very highly of himself. And he feels personally attacked by the fact that we sided with the Fae instead of him. So I imagine that whole same personal vendetta that he has against the Fae, due to his wife passing, has passed on to us a little bit. He's going to do anything that we can to destroy us. We need to kill him. He's never going to stop with attacking us. And honestly, Orca is our best chance at doing that. Not only is she not seeming to be interested in us and thinks that's going after us is, waste of their time, but I get the sense that she doesn't really trust Shin. In addition to that, any help with killing Shin tells us how to kill dragons, and we can use that to defend ourselves against her if she wants to backstab us in the back anyway.
yes. There is some form of magic from Burrow they refer to as glow or some kind of substance that is capable of harming them. For those who were there was a cannon that was fired made of the glow. It at least had some level of impact, although not very much, with only one shot. So by all means, siding with Orca is not our only possibility for success here, but it is I would say, an easier route, and probably one that would lead to less fighting overall. And
well, she's
less
already
likelihood of
given
us
us
being destroyed outright.
She's already given us a good chance. She's told me about an inverse scare. It seems to be a weak point for the dragons that we can attack. She doesn't know Shins. Apparently, they keep it secret even amongst each other and their allies, but she's at least let us know that Shin does have one, and that if we can find it, you know, it might make this glow. Even if we use these glow weapons, we can use these to maybe make it easier to kill him, make it a one-shot as opposed to having to engage in a more lengthy battle.
I see. So all dragons in their clan have a weak spot like this?
From what Orca has told me, yes.
I see. Well, another thing to keep in mind with that, I suppose. But I do want to make it abundantly clear, we are at war with Shin. He is hellbent on destroying us. And not every dragon that he's with may be of that opinion. That's why, whichever way we need, if we can circumvent his power by asserting Orca's control over his group, or by somehow destroying him, it may push the dragons away from attacking us. But we always have options. And I do also want to make it clear that whatever decision we come to here, we need to make as a group. We need to do it together. We can't have people going against the plan that we have come up with. When that happens, it spells trouble for everyone. It gives ourselves a weak spot in what we're doing. And while people may disagree with it, we need to be on board with it. No matter what it is. Whether you trust Orca, whether we're walking into a trap by helping her or by not, making it worse for ourselves, whatever it is, I would like to come to a decision soon. Are there any positive things that should be mentioned about Orca? Have anyone had conversations with them that would prove their honesty? Or any other actions? Nerda?
I don't know who they are.
What I said earlier.
That's
fair. I believe Nirta has the only information on that.
Yeah,
She told me where the summer
she
courts
said
are.
that.
Yes. Orca informed us where the summer courts were and how to access it. Yes.
That's pretty true.
Orca uses water magic, and there's an abundance of water in the summer courts, so if they wanted to use that, they could to destroy us immediately.
There's also the thing of they didn't have to mention the weak points on dragons either, but they told us that.
That's true.
True. Yes, Nerda, you've been trying to speak.
Well, it's just that, you know, when we were talking to her, she seems to know that she's in a really bad position as far as us, you know, treating her. She knows that when you destroy somebody's town, that they're going to be mad at you and stuff. And so she knows she has to do things to try to win us over, and that's why she was fixing the well, and she's going to give us little informations. But at the same time, from her talkings to me, I think she doesn't want to give too much, because if we still say no, she didn't want to give up too many things. So I think she's put a little bit forward for us to know, and with that, we should probably go ahead with it, because if we don't, then she tells Shin right away, and that's already bad. And if we do, maybe she'll be giving us more stuffs and that we can work off of before we even have to worry about doing like the actual fight with Shin. So I think it'd be better for us to sooner than later team ups with her, and then if something happens down the line, then we'll just have to deal with it then.
That's true. I agree with that. It's better to face a real threat than a potential threat right away.
Yes. All right. Well, Orca has been helping us. That is true. So there is, especially after my conversation with her, I foresee a craving for the position that she wants to gain by overthrowing Shen. So she will help us until the point where our help is no longer necessary, I suppose. Which is also something to be wary of. Which is why the contract idea may be a good idea. But yes.
You know who else helped us at first? Shen.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Shen had... yes, if you'd like to
He
speak on that
saved
as well,
everyone
go
in the
ahead.
town and won everyone's favor over. I feel like Orca is gonna try and do the same, win everyone's favor back by doing a bunch of things for everyone. And at the worst time possible, when everyone trusts them, backstab.
Damn, Lou, you took the words out of my mouth.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, well, it's not like we aren't all
Orca
thinking
is
that.
Going to, then.
It is. So why are we making a decision without all the facts?
Because if we don't, then she goes back and tells Shin right away. So do we want Shin to show up right now, or do we want to at least get a little bit of time before maybe she then betrays us? I would much rather
Shin ain't
have
coming
more
anytime
time.
soon.
I believe he already knows
Okay,
where we
well,
are.
how do you know that?
He doesn't.
I don't.
He would be here if he did.
Okay, so why are you making this decision without all the facts?
Just saying.
I'm making a decision for me. I'm not making a town decision.
Well, that's what we're here for, is making a
We
town
should do a
decision. So
vote.
are you going to make a town decision or a you decision?
I mean, I always make me decisions, but, you know.
Yeah.
Why?
All right, well then
why are we
maybe
gonna
I don't
sit
want
here?
you to say you decisions, then make
Why
town
are we
decisions.
gonna make a
That's what we're here
decision?
for.
We don't know a lot about Shem. We don't know a lot about Orca. Why are we going to make a decision about people we don't know anything about?
Well,
Because
we
know
because
it's
we're on a
then
time
we
frame
immediately
right
have a
now, and
problem.
Orca could be a
We
threat
are
later
on a
on.
time
Why
frame.
we
Who said
worry
we're on
about
a time
threat that
frame?
isn't actually one right now?
She did.
She's not.
She
She
information
did.
about
have a
them.
couple days to discuss
When did she say that? I could be wrong. I didn't hear her say that. When did she say we're on a time frame?
She said that when she
before I
showed
got
up
bit
here,
by a
she was
vampire
supposed to
and
find
I
us so
was
that she
stuck
could
with some
report
of
it
those
back
ribs
to Finn,
left.
but she
I
was
figured
giving us a
something
second
easy to
chance
help.
to not have that happen by teaming up with her. The implications there
Sorry,
being
I
that
don't
if we
wanna
don't
pull
team
you
up with her,
away.
she just immediately
Just a bit
goes back
worried
to
about
Shin and
him,
tells him where we
especially
are.
because he's trying to
So
get
it's
up.
either we help her
There's a
and
lady
we
over
get
there
some more
who's
time,
new.
even
She
if
seems
she
very
betrays
nervous
us,
and worried, but I
or we
imagine
don't,
would
she
probably help
immediately
her out,
goes
maybe.
back, and now we have to deal with Shin right away.
I wanted to mention that to you too, Lawrence. A new person in town.
Besides
She's,
that, you said you're a
right around
salesman,
here.
right? How long would
Just
you
be aware
let
she's
a
little skittish.
customer
I think she had a
string
very
you
bad
along
experience
before you
showing
just
up.
realize they're not going to actually buy something? At a
About
certain
2
point,
minutes.
you just cut. Exactly. How long do you think she's trying to sell us on this deal? And if we are going to be the customer that just strings them along, they're going to try to cut us loose. We don't know what that time frame exactly is. It's
Is she
better
trying to
act
sell
on
us, or is she trying to buy us?
Excuse me.
Yes.
How about we
You're
frame
Phyllis
that's the
Catherine,
problem.
right?
We have no way of finding out. But
Catherine's my wife.
yeah, before we continue with any more
Right,
discussion, I feel it's important that we discuss this.
I take it you were with Catherine the entirety of the
Right.
incident that was just
And you're right.
happened.
And Shen actually knows exactly
Which
I
incident?
know what you're thinking. My wife is not a vampire. She's a half-elf.
are they deceiving us. What
Very good. Just making certain.
are they trying to
Excuse me. I'll just get this way instead.
Are they trying to do other things?
Not a vampire.
No, not a vampire.
The assumption that both of them together are strong enough to wipe us without having to deceive us anyway, so it would be a waste of time to
Apparently, it's possible that there's someone who also might be in a black dress that is going around biting people.
No, I don't bite people. Only you when you ask for it.
Prevent all this from happening. It would
Well, yes.
everyone's
Yeah, I know.
like things.
Remember, the town's magic protects us. So,
Yes.
I mean, she was
You were
good
raising your hand.
It is still quite alarming, I know. I was almost shocked.
By us doing the vows
I didn't realize that was
and
gonna
they
happen.
accept,
You okay?
afterwards we can ask them more information about Shin and themselves. And then we can know more facts
seems
about
very
what's
strict.
going on.
Okay.
Because if they're with them, it'll
Well,
be easier for us
I
to
can-
act
I
now,
can show
now
you if
that
you like.
we know that
See?
we're safe.
Your
So
scars.
they will probably be
Some
willing
do
to
not
give
hold a knife.
maybe
There's
more
a
information
lady
about
there.
themselves
It's gonna
and
be a bigger
Shin.
town.
That's what I'm getting at,
There's a chronicle
instead of
one.
everyone
She's from
arguing and
she's from the
stuff.
cave. She's
Yeah.
a town.
I see. You're in the back, and then you.
Look, see? No scar. Nothing.
Okay,
I'm okay.
so from what I'm gathering, she maybe wants to help us to get rid of Shen, right?
Yes.
If anyone still thinks she may be trying to deceive us and such, should we ask her how to actually deal with a dragon? A natural dragon-sized dragon. Not the human form, a natural size one.
would she be willing to give information on how to kill one that size?
Hold on to your cloak a little bit.
We already.
She
said that.
Will she still deceive us after that, knowing that she basically gave us ways to kill
There
her
you go.
if she goes giant?
Well, yes, she already told us about the inverted scale thing, like they mentioned earlier. And two, we don't even know if that's true because she could have been lying about that, and we won't know until we test it. So she could tell us anything, and we won't know, and she could deceive us there, and then we still couldn't kill her.
If there's a way to actually test that theory?
Not without killing one of them.
We can probably do the binding vow, yeah.
He said.
I believe that speaking about this any further is completely unnecessary. Because all we're going to do is bring up a bunch of hypotheticals, and we have no information past what we've already talked about.
We're out in the forest,
and we can think about
John, if they pass a vote, tell them that I'm voting to team with Orca. I'm not going to sit here.
Understood.
Pretty certain that the best case scenario is that we try and
It's understandable. Some people adjust longer, so no matter what, I imagine you're adjusting better than him.
Come on.
That would not have these dragons sent to us.
And that's true. Pushing that point forward, we know that Shen is a threat now, and we're steady going off based off what if she betrays us. We shouldn't worry about that because we know Shen is a problem right now.
Until then, imagine their meetings still going on.
Something that has to be dealt with.
But Shen has the power to control it.
Town meetings, it's always the same thing. We should fight something, we shouldn't fight something.
That's a good point.
I don't tend to like to sit there and discuss things too long. I'm a man of action.
We also don't know, to be fair, we don't know how strong of magic they have. They could just be able to circumvent it.
We do. Dragon scales absorb magic, and
Right.
there you go.
Why you keep opening the door?
To me, I mean, it just...
Shutting the door.
It could be the
How much
contract,
magic
maybe
can they
the only thing
absorb?
that could work.
And how would the
They can
contract be
absorb
different
quite a
than
bit.
not?
Rain the snow. Rain the
It's not
snow.
as much a magic thing binding it's kind
You know?
I'm actually not closing
There,
it.
we'll take one more, you in the back, hand raised, and then we'll come to a conclusion on this, on what to do.
Keep running into it.
Oh yeah, lots of meetings this morning, it seems.
I believe it would be wise to actually help Orca just simply because
His hands are shaking, but he takes it.
removing Shen from power or even killing him would be beneficial for us
He has a grip
in
on
the
it,
long
just
run.
shaky. Thank you. I'm sure Clive will appreciate it. He sounded excited.
I agree.
This seems
I
like
also
most of
think
us
the
have
Bill
agreed.
fellow.
So, how's
Yeah.
Maybe we should go on a
Sorry,
vote
I didn't get your
then.
name earlier.
I think it should be wise to do a vote.
We might.
Jill?
So, we have two options. I see. The most
Jill,
prominent
what do you know
options
about
is
dragons?
one. I suppose there's three. One, we don't work with Orca,
Still out there, no.
and we tell her to go on their way. And there's a likelihood that Shen could just
True.
come and destroy us immediately by her telling him where we are. There's that option. The second would be we could tell Orca that we're going to work with her, but
Darn it, I'm walking in here now.
only postpone time to give us time to prepare, in case we are still not wanting to work with her.
Scary.
That
True.
could come with its own issues, but
Alright,
it would
well,
still
just-
buy us
just
some
ask
time
him,
if we
just
weren't
check him.
comfortable.
Just
But
figured I
the
asked
third
him,
option is that we can work with her and we can request that we have a binding contract that we are held to between her and either one of us or the town in some way. Where we will help her overthrow Shen in exchange for not having her tell us where our location is to Shen, and for generally not trying to harm us in any way.
I mean, I can't really.
But if they can
we'll go-
absorb magic, then how can we hold them to any contract?
We don't know. I think the contract can circumvent that rule. I'm not exactly
Yeah,
sure how that
yeah,
works. Ivy would have
soulbind.
more information.
Okay.
Even then, both
But-
options are bad. Both
Move it
options
There's a
with
thing
my
called
mind.
a blood contract that I've heard of.
So there's
Fuck,
there's
that's
no
not
good
right.
answer for this situation. Every single answer is going to have a bad thing that's going to happen. We just have to pick
The
the one
point
that
of who
benefits us
would
the
be
most.
involved with the contract. Because if one party of the contract dies, I believe the contract becomes void.
Or it could become a
Possibly.
destiny bond.
Destiny bond. Well, whatever plan we decide, we can come up
Why
with
is
the
that
finer
funny?
details later of how it'll work. But everyone for option one of telling Orca that we're not going to work with her, raise your hand. No takers. Option two, we tell Orca that we'll work with her, but only buy time for us to prepare our own defenses if we do not trust Orca's word or we do not believe the contract could work. One. And third option, we make a contract with Orca that we will help her overthrow Shin in exchange for her not causing us harm in any way.
Or can't we still prep for her while we're doing that?
Multiple contracts with the person, with 3 different people at least. Could Ivy, could you make 3
Nerta
contracts?
asked me
and we have 3
to do a
different people
vote for
binding them.
her.
I have no
Yes,
clue.
which, vote for, with Nerder's vote. Very well.
Yes.
Again, we can work out the finer details of the contract later, but it appears that most people here are in favor of the final option.
And it doesn't mean that we can't build up defenses as well, even if we're actually working for her. You can work with someone and not trust them and just prepare for the worst outcome anyway.
Exactly.
Yes. If the majority of us are in agreement, I think the final option is our choice. That we'll make a contract with my bad, Orca, and to secure their help, and our help in turn.
If you need a candidate for that contract, I propose myself.
Plus, I mean, that meeting's still going on.
We'll discuss that
I
later.
think we should propose at least 3 different people. So then, if one
Sure.
party of the contract dies, then we have someone else that can still say the contract exists.
I'll see if I
Yeah,
can
sure.
speak with Oberon about contracts,
Yes.
and I'll report back.
Myself and
I believe we should have
Just forget
one
that we
being
literally
a
have
fake
contract
creature
magic.
and the other 2 being towns members that are trusted greatly. One being, I believe, would be most likely Michael.
Very well.
I don't want to see him.
You won't see.
If anyone has
Just wanna help out
concerns
the best
about
way
the
I can.
decision here, I'm welcome to speak on
I
it
believe
with
you would be a
people,
good
but
candidate
I
as
need to
well
attend
for
to
the
something for
contract.
now.
I believe it
Meeting's
would be Michael,
adjourned,
you,
so
and Ivy would be best
I won't keep
candidates.
anyone here for any longer. Excuse me.
Michael, he won't go dying easily. Ivy, they know what they're doing, and you seem pretty confident. That's trustworthy. And then we would also have Orca sign it, so we'd have 4 people sign the contract to confirm it's true.
That is
And I
indeed
believe
true.
the best way to do it. So after you do a magic contract, we should also turn into a. We should further and turn into a blood contract.
Make
so
sure
then
I get somebody. Hang on. Oh, excuse me.
get rid of it.
Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, Peter and Ted.
You should have some fish back now.
No.
Is everything okay?
I was working on with Mira, but I think she might be gone. Very well. The 2 of you may feel free. Come along to the Mage Tower, Mage Dome. Oh, and Lawrence, it's that lady in red over there. She's very skittish, so just
I know who I have met and who I haven't.
okay. Yeah, she's just very skittish, so just keep that in mind. It might take a while. Take care, Daisy.
I was gonna say the other thing, but she probably would freak her out too.
No, have I seen you?
Yeah, don't.
out of town.
If you think it's going to freak her out, don't say it.
Oh, so you're from here then?
Okay. Not about the giant.
No.
Oh, I see. Interesting. I think we're quite a ways away from Burrow, aren't
Okay.
we? Is everything all right? You look sad.
I need to go find her.
Her? Who's her? We have a lot of people here.
The hag in the forest.
Good morning, Fizmic.
Oh, good morning. That's alarming. Okay, Tobias, did you hear that? Also, hello.
Hello.
Yes, she's been told she needs to find the hag in the forest. That's alarming.
But there are places where sleep outside is not okay in
Okay.
hunting.
Well, can you do me a favor, Tobias, then? I'm going to finish up something with Catherine, a project I've been working on. If you could escort her, that would be lovely.
Everything
Thank
is
you.
made out of stone. Possibly iron.
Yes, Gold.
Who's doing the portal? Who's doing the magic doohickey thing?
Fine. Why?
Alright, let's head this
because
way.
I'm supposed to find people that is going to be going there and start a little party.
I will be going in a moment. There's something that I need to take care of first.
I know, but it's just wondering who is the person?
Seems like things are heating.
Hi, Mushroom.
Yes, it would appear so.
These components are. I want to make sure that more or less let the last component cool for a while, and that meeting went on for a little longer than I anticipated. So, gonna add this. So what I have here is something that I had found. You can thank Grecius for this. It's essence of sweet leaf. So with this, a single drop is about half a bag's worth of sugar. So what I'm gonna do, since I don't want to sweeten it that much, but I want to make sure it maintains its potency, take this needle here and just stick it in there. Gender change potion. Dip it in. Beautiful. We're gonna close it, stir it, let that swill. There you are. Extra sweet and still as magically potent.
And with a natural 20, it is going to work perfectly.
Excellent. Okay, excellent. Ah! Hello, hello. We were just doing science. We just missed it, unfortunately. Also, you're muted if you're talking. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well,
Is Army okay, though?
Yeah. Okay. So...
Army, the one that you went with to talk to about the model, is she okay?
I'm going to take a nap. Because... Oh dear, there's a lot of people here.
I don't think Ivy is here.
No, I don't
No, she's not. Last I saw her, she was in the meeting area.
Okay. So I'm glad to have helped you.
Alright, well, you guys are welcome to be here, I guess.
If anyone needs anything alchemical looked at, if you could help, I'd greatly appreciate it. Grandpa's gonna take a bit of a nap, because he is tired.
Am I back?
You're back?
Yes, you are back.
Good. Maybe, hopefully I'll stay back.
Hopefully.
Out of character, yes. I helped them to feel better.
Okay, that's good.
I'm still not used to that portal.
I'm not really used to it much either.
There were no portals
I'm honestly
where I'm
not.
from.
I'm honestly not sure which is worse. The portal that leads to a dome that I honestly still can't see from here, or the portals that led to the second floor of the first town.
There.
Oh yes, sorry. Yes, the portal in the previous
Because you can see
town
the
was how
color
we...
changing glass from up here.
Yes.
Or from down here.
A portal... Yes, a portal from the previous town that we had led to the second level of the town where, like, for instance, my healer's hut was. So, you kind of just got used to it over time. But yes, we are going to go out to the summer court if you would like to come along.
That's the what?
The summer court of the Feywilds.
I have no idea what that is.
Actually, don't
So
either.
have you been outside the walls as of yet? Out into any of the areas of the
Yes.
forest?
Yes.
Particularly, each of these different areas of the forest, such as the one that's a snowy mountainous region, that's the Winter Fae Court. Or the spooky forest with the faces carved into trees, that's the Autumn Court.
That's where I was.
Yes, so the one that we are going out to is the Summer Fae Court. I have actually not been there before. The only thing that I've seen up until this point is the Winter, Autumn, and Spring Courts.
Well, at least we could all see something new together then.
Yes, I would agree.
You wouldn't happen to be able to get silver bullets, would you? Bullets, no. Way too specific. Maybe you should provide a conversation. I was told that you might want to seek out some...
Thank you. Well, I wanted to
How are you
inform you
feeling,
about one
Nikolai?
thing.
I just want to warn you that is
supplied
where
a
you
bunch
were
of
at, which I wish we
centipede
weren't there
parts through the
before.
forge area.
I would like to advise you to be careful when trekking in the winter biome, especially that cabin. I've been
Centipede
told
parts. So we
cannibal
have
children
centipede
are usually around.
tails as well as antennae and some legs of the centipede.
I'm surprised as well.
Cannibal children. Is that what you said right now?
Yes,
I just remembered that Jana is out training at the moment, and I completely forgot that.
You know that.
It's just hard to adjust to all of.
Alright.
Man, I see you're probably not a mage. Are you?
Centigrade.
They will stay clean and ready to be
Things
used
here are a
over
little
time.
bit wonky and weird, and also
Rotting.
makeshift wand, so all of this combined,
I'm going to sit
I
down.
can't really precisely control where I appear.
I see.
Right now.
Are you heading out to the Summer Court now?
Until I
the best
adjust
of
to that.
whatever
Yes.
magics you have.
The summer court. I was going to attend. I have energy to walk and explore, but perhaps not to fight. If anything bad happens, I can only provide a little bit of help.
Well, it'd be nice to have like people there to gather resources or at least be able to see what's there. We're trying to get everyone over
I
there.
will
but
be
there's,
going
like, a
out to
little
help
girl
as
that's
well.
got a contract or something with Miss Henrietta, and we're on like a really tight time, so I'm trying to get everyone there fast. Okay?
When would you like me to start traveling?
Well, I guess we should just go to the door then.
At least attend.
I suppose so, yes.
Just meet us at the gate, and if not, go to the right around the town, and then behind it. I think that's where the summer court is, near the autumn. But that's that way.
I wonder where it is that Wayne went. I wanted to speak with him.
Ran off.
Oh, I may have not do my job well.
Bo's coming around nicely.
Honestly, I'm somewhat surprised that Wayne isn't wanting to go to the summer court.
I don't know where they're going.
I think Wayne ran off because he thought the other group was the group going to the summer court.
Yeah,
just to make
sure we're not I see.
A bunch of people tagged
you?
along with them, thinking they were headed to the
No,
summer
I'm
court,
here
but I'm the guy with the
traveling to the
contact.
summer court.
Well, good luck. As long as you're not going to the vampire
Why
case.
don't we get everybody started
the
moving that way?
vampires
I
went
told Miss Fee if
out
anyone
already.
tries to find us, where they should be able to find us.
There's so many voices
they can
up
meet
there,
up.
it's impossible to do negotiations with that vampire.
We had enough vampires, but a
Especially when
bunch
two
of
of
people
them
I
are
see.
they were headed to the summer court,
So
even though
please
they
don't go
have-
to the winter area. There's enough voices there already.
I know.
All
That's
right
why
then.
I'm saying let's just get
Good
going.
luck on your
Thank you
travels,
for
though.
warning us.
Yeah, let's go.
No problem.
You think I even need to
All right,
contact
let's go.
them, or you think they're already out there? I do have this, just in case.
Well, let's hope you won't need it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully not.
I'm gonna grab my helmet after I have my helmet on me.
Oh, have you seen Valkyrie
I hope the little
She does
fox
not in her
girl's okay.
favors.
What the fuck are we doing? Alright. Catherine, where are we going?
Yes. Summer court.
Ah, wait. Isn't this where the Spooky Woods is, though?
Yes, I'm not entirely certain. I think Nurta said that we're going straight to the back of the town.
But we just gotta guess.
Am I back of the Spooky Woods?
Okie dokie.
Wait for me. Come on, Gold. Get your cardio up. Look up.
Let's go. Before I strangle somebody here.
Did you see her? Did she run this way? Did she teleport to town?
I think they went back to town.
Your student stink.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Might have said you're looking pretty
Is
ugly
this everybody
today.
then? I thought
Yeah,
you'd be
well,
seeing
a group
the,
went out.
the lizard.
Well, a group went out to hunt vampires, and a bunch of people joined them thinking they were the summer court group, not realizing I'm the one with the path.
Oh, I see. Ah, there he is. There's the lizard spit
Greetings.
man. Excellent. Hello.
There's a bunch of them over there.
Anyways, our deal good?
Better late than never, I suppose. Come along then, all of you.
Yes.
Where's the? Okay, you're here too. Okay.
Be careful not to go near the Empire.
Wait,
Rib is having
Empire?
a discussion with them in private. The vampire, yes.
Okay, vampire.
Yes, we have been warned.
Hunter or vampire?
Vampire.
You guys show up when Henrietta starts acting weird and stuff, and
What do you mean?
Fox
weird?
thing comes out from the John.
I act disgusting and gross, I'll have you know, but not weird.
Out.
That
Pretty fucking weird.
Now,
What?
to all of you wanted to get into summer, the final preparations are made. Come along.
Okay.
Alright.
I finished
So
with
I was
I
thinking
finished.
about.
Yes.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
I was gonna think about
Oh, we're going up the rock?
Oh. I've never been up here. These collapse.
Swarm of flies surrounding Henrietta.
Was it flies?
The ritual is almost done. I simply need to say the final incantation, and we will have a way across. As agreed, isn't that right? You and the green
Can you just not
skin.
pick me for once?
Different one.
Okay.
You mean the green? You mean red? I think you're colorblind.
No, she's talking about me.
You, not you. You have red hair. Anyways, back to it.
Yeah, don't bug her. She's busy.
She bugged the.
Apparently.
Oh, I can see my camp from here.
All right.
You can also see the team of vampire hunters, maybe?
Today we'll fly by the seat of our pants.
Wait, what?
What?
What if I'm wearing shorts?
Oh.
Oh.
I see.
These flies will stay here and they'll be plenty sturdy.
It's not the weirdest thing I've done.
Just take
Walking
a seat and
on
make sure you
fly.
grab hold of your pants.
Well, that's one way to fly.
I don't know about this.
There's a bridge of flies.
Don't look down, just look ahead.
How is she able to do that?
When
No.
is she able to do that?
No.
No.
Just no.
Just don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. 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 Look down.
Well, at least they're flies and not, you know.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
You're not bothered by the
What?
Not at all, right?
Excuse me.
That's okay.
Oh, that was a long way down. Oh, get me away from the edge.
Do you happen to know a spell that can make Gold's armor lighter without actually
Let's head this way.
without actually removing its protection?
Can't we just cast Featherfall on it?
On his way right now.
Not everyone
He's
is
on his
as
way
quick
right
on
now.
the,
Oh, I know the
fly
bridge is
walking
holding
and
his weight. The issue was trying to get him up those hills because he kept sliding down because his armor was too heavy.
Oh.
Can't you just cast Featherfall on the armor?
To push him up again.
I did
Levitation or
successfully
Featherfall.
cast one of my contract spells on his armor once before to give it heat-resistant properties.
It's very difficult
I traded the properties with a rock.
There, the slow pokes.
I wonder if I could trade the properties with, like, some leaves or something.
Look at you, Sonny. Got any flies in
I would
your
assume
pants?
more than likely a feather would be easier.
Do share.
You got any feathers around? I'm not gonna pluck one out of Tobias.
I was expecting a
Having gotten across the bridge,
Like the suffering.
flies just fly out of the armor and the creases in your clothing.
Get away from me, old lady. But your suffering is so exquisite.
I'm proud of you.
It's hilarious.
I think that's everyone.
I can see some of them.
I think, yeah, you probably should.
Hey, Gold.
It's a long way down.
Please promise.
Don't move. Don't move.
Please promise you'll age more gracefully than that.
I was expecting more of a portal, not a fire.
We'll make tons of glamours potions if we don't. If I become like that, kill me.
I see.
What? That's
What
the
can I
first.
do?
I've seen several pathways, but not fucking fly pathways.
Sunflowers.
Do we have to stay with her now that you've been here, or can you run away
It
now?
is a living thing. I mean,
I kind of want to go
Well,
home.
this is certainly much.
Fiona.
As much as I love the beauty of winter,
I'd appreciate that.
this is
I want to
certainly
go
a
back
lot
and inform
better.
some
Why
public
is
of
Wayne climbing a sunflower?
That way they are aware.
I'm kinda surprised the sunflower can support his weight.
That's a strong fucking sunflower.
That's what I'm saying too.
It is big. Although that's what she said.
Damn it, Wayne.
I don't think you
Easy
should make
asshole.
all
The summer's court flowers.
Michael, as you hit Wayne to knock him off, you succeed in doing so. However, he grabs like this your teeth and fall on top of him as he lands.
my satchels. Let's go.
Okay, so she's
Damn
like,
it, Wayne, we don't know anything around here.
Ow, get the beans away from him. Grab the seeds. Grab the
Bad
seeds.
way. Jill. How do you feel?
Don't
Do
grab
you
nothing.
want to leave Auntie Henrietta?
Well, are we gonna
Without asking.
supposed to replant it, right?
No.
Don't
right,
fucking
because
touch
she
it.
gives you the sweet fruit.
Right?
Sunflowers. They don't
No,
do
actually,
anything.
you know what?
You were gonna do that.
You're right.
I knew you were gonna.
That sounds nice. I mean, awful. Sounds
Hey,
awful.
hey,
No.
put them back.
No.
We're gonna plant them because we sure as hell don't want to piss anybody off around here, you idiot.
What do you
think of the fly bridge?
We're still in the fucking pain.
Come along. We're gonna head to the
Wayne. Look, Wayne. Look what you did. Slapping you in the face.
What you did?
Look, you deserve it, Wayne.
Stop doing stupid things. Play stupid games
Oh,
and win
there.
stupid prizes.
Come on.
Alright.
They're going.
It headbutts you in the stomach and runs off.
Pardon me?
I don't like leeches here. It's too slimy.
Oh,
I find it cozy.
Not when it comes to these leeches, trust me.
I really like this. This reminds me of my camp back home. The wooden bridges. With barely any space to move.
Where are my manners? I actually forgot to bring to show you my home.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you do, don't fall in the water.
I wasn't planning on it.
Whoa, that's a bit of a drop.
This is where I cast my more potent spells. I had to wing it, so to speak, as I was here prior. But yes.
Yeah, before you had to buzz off.
Lovely place you got here.
Do you love the smell of rotting moss? Love the rotting bodies?
Yeah, it's pretty pungent.
Yes, indeed. See?
There's smells so we can't smell so we can't smell anything.
Isn't that right, Jill?
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're
Smells like corpses.
a grave cleric. You've worked around rotting corpses, and we both fought in a 30-year-long war, so...
I know, but the smell is different.
Rotting leaves, moss, and various other things.
Oh, that's so gross. Oh.
That's a cozy home.
Thank you. See, you understand.
And most of the time I just put stuff in my nose so I didn't have to smell it.
The wooden bridges where you can barely move. Reminds me of my camp.
Ah, yes, I suppose that's true.
Well, this is where I've been living. Feel free to take a look around.
Oh,
I
this is
did
your
wanna show-
giant skull.
But I did. Yes, I'm glad you saw the outside. Which reminds me, I told you I was expanding, right, Nurta dear?
Yeah, you did. The swamp was gonna get expanded.
I did not see this
Yes.
coming.
So I should perhaps show you my biggest project. I'm trying to expand the swamp. Please feel free to walk through if you like.
Wait, Henry.
Just don't give me
It's a little fucking nerve-wracking to go through, but you know, it's fine.
Might want to slow down there, Henrietta.
Not everyone is as nimble as you. Fucking.
Well, I think I just have my rock climbing legs. Whoop.
There's some interesting plants.
Yeah.
Here, step aside.
I dare you to touch it.
Be careful not to disturb them.
I sure do move fast.
Hello, hello. Yes. So, forgive me, it's the bright light. You can see how bright and pretty the rest of this area is? I just don't like it. I just don't like it. So I'm trying to help
It is
as
a bit
shady
bright.
areas as possible. Come along. Now that Jill's in her proper place, I suppose I could take my time, right?
Where's Jill?
That spell's not gonna last forever.
She was in a pile of moss.
Yes, exactly. She's in her proper place.
Oh, Jesus. What, are we just taking a tour around this thing?
No, we just looped around.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to get a lay of the land, but it would have been a hell of a lot faster to come out around this way.
Not quite sure what's the reason though.
I'm trying to look for where the entrances here is.
The entrance of the whole area, or your entrance?
I feel like we're going in a circle.
Yes, we are. I remember these.
Neat.
Excuse us again.
There's supposed to be a lot more. This is my scum pile.
I see.
That sounds gross.
That's a nice smell.
Yes,
I mean, it does
it's
smell pretty
gross.
good.
Indeed.
Hmm?
So, as you can see, this used to be a massive, like, kind of swimming area, a lot of good, good salt water, a lot of places where there'd be a lot of things like, kind of like a nice little beach. Obviously, I got rid of all that. And eventually, once this...
I'm
this
never
will
gonna get that
move deeper
beach.
in, and the scum will end up turning into a entirely large swamp, infecting all the water in this area, and eventually kind of letting things a bit more dreary, more stagnant, if you will.
Will it be darker, less bright?
That's the hope. If I can tint enough of the area here. Well, I mean, it's not like you guys
So
need
what-
salt water or anything.
Well, we
Who does? You do? Well, that's a shame.
Yes.
I'm turning this all into swamp.
Well, well,
You can't turn
technically,
salt water into swamp.
I can't if I had enough magical muck.
We don't
magic.
really need salt water. Wink, wink.
Anyways, you were serious
We're
about your
fine.
offer to move in here?
Oh, we
Yeah,
don't.
if you want
fine.
to stay here, feel free. You can, in fact, you can just feel free. There's all this area I don't use as of right now. Just feel
I
free.
wouldn't recommend jumping down there if I were you, even if you were slightly considering it.
If you want to, feel free to jump in the magical muck. Who knows what'll happen?
That's much.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
This was an entire area. You can see where the water's filtering in,
I
right?
thought they were rocks.
I'll give you this
No.
shiny
No.
coin. That's very valuable and not worthless here if you jump in the muck.
I'm good.
You sounded like you were
just
gonna
throw
point,
them
though.
in the muck.
What are you trying to say?
No.
Well, I mean, your plan
I'll give you the shiny
definitely has
corn
its
if you throw
benefits.
them in
I
the
can see
muck.
that. I mean,
I'm not Wayne.
I do love a good swamp, but
I know damn well Wayne would have
how
done
can
that
you
at
really?
first shot.
You're gonna take away from the glory of what you got.
He'll
you know,
do it if
everything
it's
is,
for
is a swamp,
vegetables.
then nothing's a swamp.
No, he'll do it for any kind of food. He'll eat a plant if he has to.
He tried to eat a sunflower.
You sure
Exactly. There's my point.
Wayne?
Eating a sunflower.
Definitely not.
Hey, speaking
Well,
of, hey,
speaking
wait.
of him,
There's
right?
vegetables down there. There's vegetables down there.
Yeah. Wayne, there's some vegetables down there. You should go get them.
Grabs ear
It smells like a vegetable.
before he can
Does it
jump.
smell like-
Ow.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with
Please do not make more work for me.
components for something.
Catherine, come on. It would be
I suppose I
funny.
could repurpose this muck and
It
use it elsewhere.
would.
Wayne,
He's
I'll
doing
give you
it-
the
he's gonna
shiny
do it
corn.
one way-
That's
gonna do it
definitely
one
not
way or
worthless here.
another.
You
Another.
judge.
All I'd like to do is
It's
Wayne,
better to
I'll
make him
I'll
win
give
now
you
than
shiny.
later.
Provide my
Wayne, I'll give you my entire stock of vegetables that I've been storing.
But in order to
If
do
you jump
so,
in there.
I would need
That's a
the
good
skin
offer.
of your teeth.
Why would I jump in there?
Please don't make my wife have to do work, or else I'll be mad.
Because Wayne, there's more vegetables in there. Very rare vegetables.
Also, it would
in
be
fact.
funny.
Shut up.
You know what? If it happens, Michael's the one that's
Some
treating
rare
him.
fruits down there as well.
I know. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Why not? Come on.
So,
Didn't
Wayne,
you say you needed
what'll it be?
salt water or
You
something?
want some
Nuggets?
rare
Yeah,
vegetables?
I
Or
don't
you
need
want the
saltwater.
basic, boring,
You just said
bitch
you did.
fucking vegetables that we always eat?
I was mistaken. I don't need salt.
There's nothing but on there but rocks.
They're not rocks.
Those
You're
are
part of the
rocks.
Those
vegetable
aren't
guild.
rocks.
It's worse than rocks.
Expansion and potential corruption of the area.
I'll help you out for another favor.
Come on, Wayne. We're adventurers. That's what we do. We adventure
You're
new
collecting
things.
them. I don't
Now
know.
go in there.
That's
You
what I
don't
do.
jump in there.
Then we
It's
are.
just
I'll tell you what.
rocks.
Yes, you do.
You know
that?
Yes, you do. They're not
Oh,
rocks.
it's the
I'll
rock
get the
guy.
material
The
from
rock
somewhere
guy is
else
over
then.
there. You can see them.
Well, hang
Oh,
on. You
yeah.
didn't let me finish
Oh,
that.
yes.
Fine.
So,
then,
Wayne?
then what else have you to say?
Want some
No,
rare
I'm saying
food?
that I'm trying to do you a favor. I mean, you got all this, lovely swamp air you've already made.
And
You
he
know
has a
this swamp is gonna
one-sidetracked
dilute
mind.
that. Instead of how nice a concentrated good
there he
swamp,
goes.
you're gonna have
I
it all
think he's
spread
gonna
out.
do
It's
a
gonna be
Ah,
nice.
thank
It's
goodness.
not gonna be nice. It's gonna be diluted.
Listen, you're right. But I'm already committed to this.
Next time I'm just gonna beat someone with my staff.
Change? Yes. So look at all this. You think this gunk just comes naturally?
Yeah, but you just said you could move it somewhere else, so you're not
I
committed. to it.
can, but it takes it's a process. It's a whole thing, and it's already set up.
Yeah.
And I would like a large swamp where I live, but I'm willing to part with that
lives
if
in a
you're willing
stone
to part
swamp?
with a magical ingredient.
Oh yeah,
Hmm?
sweet.
Yeah, this isn't stone. This is gunk.
Welcome back.
That's where I live.
This is all
Yeah,
magical
that's the outside of my house.
Whatever you do, don't
Yeah, but you
jump
can't
off that
see
ledge.
my teeth, which doesn't exist.
Is
There
that
is no skin
those
on my
aren't
teeth.
rocks? That's muck and moss.
Did he do it yet? Did he jump?
Understandable.
That is also magical in property.
You offer me the
So
skin of your teeth, and I take care.
entirely fey magic, so we have no idea what could happen. For all we know, you could jump in there and you could grow 3 inches, or you could turn into a
Not to
flea.
me.
Okay, very well.
Good
so,
to know.
You're willing to hurt others in order to personal gain.
Shit happens.
Well, it's not personal gain.
Okay.
I didn't think you would, but I figured I'd send the message anyway.
Component. I could just extract it from
Huh?
Jill. Jill.
I said I didn't think you actually would, but just passing the message along.
Child, let Granny see your teeth.
Gonna be brutal.
Open your mouth. Let Granny see your teeth.
About not jumping into that.
Hit me with a healing.
Nicely.
Oh,
Very,
okay.
very nicely.
Yes,
Okay,
hold on.
so I can
What did you do
I
now?
lost enough blood.
You have to tell me what the skin of teeth is.
How did you lose blood?
All I have to do.
He fell in the water and got covered with leeches.
Yes, at least all my important parts are still there.
Why do I feel like out of everyone in this town, you're gonna make me have to do my job the quickest?
Just a tooth, Ted.
You know, at least I give you a job.
Well, my job is dealing with the departed, so...
What does he mean by the skin of teeth?
Oh, don't worry, I will try to fast travel that.
Please don't.
Thank you.
That's what it
It's
sounds
not
like to
quite
me.
true. It would be easier to do that, but no. This is a delicate process that requires a live tool.
Hey, Tobias,
Listen,
I got a question.
again, you're talking too much.
Out
I
of
could
character.
just take it from Jill very easily. So, are you doing deals or not?
In character.
Okay, hold on.
Please don't take things from Joe.
Why do you need?
I would never actually do that.
It's a magical component. Are you willing to do it?
Would be funny.
What do you need? Before anyone.
Skin of
Exactly.
Hmm?
Skin and teeth.
I'm speaking plain English. I simply
Listen,
need
you do it, or
One
should
of
you
you,
get a rip
anyone
from that
of you.
poor little innocent person there? You're a good man, right?
Oh,
I'm not gonna punch you.
That is the
Ah,
component.
but I'm just telling the truth.
You don't understand about Fey magic, do you?
I don't care
I know
about
as a Fae, you can't lie, so if I ask you...
Funny, I feel like I'm gonna beat someone with my staff by the end of
It's
this.
a magical component. That's what it's
I
all
believe
about.
this man is offering off.
For what?
4 potions
That's what I'm
and
asking.
spells.
Do
Potions
you
and
need a
spells.
tooth?
I need the skin of a tooth. Are you willing to give it to me, friend?
What do I get out of
my
that?
I'm
not
gonna
trusting you.
gonna suck all
Hold
the
my
muck
arm.
out of here and make it the area
That's
that
fair.
was a nice summer saltwater area nice.
Are you sure,
Oh,
Gold?
okay.
He opened
But I
his
think
mouth.
Oh, okay, excellent. Very well, then let me get the
is it
good
gonna be
finger in
painful?
there. Incredibly. Gold. As you feel the fingernails fetid touch one of your teeth, you cough, but it's on there deep. You feel what feels like film from the top of your tooth come off. The tooth feels exposed and raw. Now, at this point, you can feel like it's almost like when you have like a really sore tooth. And as you do so, you see just like this thin film from the tooth come off. Simple, right?
That
was so worth it.
Magic! Oh. What is this? Healing it. Healing.
It'll be a difficult thing to heal, dearie, but feel free to try. Very
looks like
well.
she just
I
took,
will
like,
deal with this muck. Anyone
the
wants to come with me,
outer
feel
flank and
free. But if you want to see, feel free to stay from this spot right here.
I
got
Raul. Raul.
You did good.
Raul.
We're
Raul.
gonna reward you for this.
Gold,
Did I
as
put it
Michael
down?
healed your tooth as best
No.
you can. It's not completely covered once again. However, you have some hag gunk between your insides.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go see what she's
extra
up to. You better
flavor.
stick with him.
Yes, let's leave.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably as soon as possible.
Yep. So have I mentioned yet that this town is really weird?
Yes, it is. You should have been here when the element of pure chaos was around.
I simply pointed and said, if you don't do it, she's gonna get it. And said, he's a good man, ain't he? And that's all it
He
took.
is. He is a good man.
Yes, he most certainly is.
All I know is using it to control.
Crying hearts.
It's a lot of muck. It's a lot of muck. Wow.
But I think it might be only one part of.
I think it might be a multitude of processes to do that.
I think the
Hey, there we
individual
are.
probably
Good.
agreed to something.
All right.
I'm thinking as well.
I think that should be all of it. The muck is now deep within my body, so I am doing. So we're complete. The mission is complete, I suppose. You have.
Alright.
Well.
Where do you think those feathers came from?
I suppose for the rest of you, you didn't really get anything else. So you know what? Especially because of you, and because, well, While I dislike having to deal with you, I like your gumption, as it were. Here, a fairy circle seed. I like that you are willing to harm others to succeed. Continue that. And I suppose for you two as well. Why not? I like the way you look. Here you go.
Thank you.
You, since you're going to be staying here, fairy circle seed.
Thank you.
And for you,
welcome.
What is a fairy circle seed?
I was gonna ask as well.
Mentioned before here, fairy circle seed.
Thank you. I hope you can.
Welcome to the gutter.
Christmas,
pal. I shall.
Yeah.
Oh, and you, I don't believe we've met.
We have not.
Have we?
If not.
Well, horrendous Henrietta Hecklepog. At your service.
What are we going to do about the small girl that's under her control?
I was gonna ask.
Never knew I found a hag out here.
I'm gonna go set up my camping gear.
I was actually in the last
hang on a
one,
second.
Not in the town, but your last space of dwelling.
I look forward
suppose.
to working with you more, Henrietta. I'm gonna go set up my camping gear.
Sounds good, Cassius.
Close enough.
Hey, so what is a circle seed or whatever this is?
You know, I'll be honest with you, it's something I stole from the Spring Court. I have no idea.
Right.
Perhaps if you have somebody who works more with magic, they might be able to know. It's not my class of magic. I tend to weave words a bit more.
Give it to Ivy.
Yes, I believe Ivy would be the best person we can give it to because I don't know what this is either.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest,
Well,
I didn't even hear what the name
hey,
of it
Henrietta, I got a good suggestion for you.
I have some ideas.
was. Fairy circle seed?
But I know you're gonna like it. But I got a question for you first.
Ask away.
So what's the deal you made with little Jill?
Oh, Jill? Well, it's very simple, really. Jill needed a friend. He was lonely out there in the Feywilds, lost, no family. And I can choose to be her family, especially since he is a ripe, young, material component farm, as it were, and a good source of suffering once the effects of the fruit wear off.
Well, Jill wanted a friend. You're not acting like a friend then.
I am. Mutually beneficial agreement, as it were.
Well, what does Jill get?
She gets.
That's more of a partnership than a friendship.
It almost sounds like slavery.
Not quite. Not at all. Not going to have her do hard labor, for instance. But she gets my company. I will speak with her very sweetly and kindly. And I'll continue to feed her the sweet fruits she likes. And, she has a place to rest. And in exchange, Auntie Henrietta will, every now and again, extract some suffering.
What kind of fruit?
That's how I can show you if you like. It takes a while to prepare, but give me a moment.
I mean, it sounds more like livestock than it does a friendship, in my opinion.
It sounds like your definition of friendship's a bit different than mine. There
yes,
you are,
but
Jill.
I believe...
See? They don't believe me. Here, enjoy the sweet fruit if you, another one.
Could you wait on that? Could you not do that? Can you wait on that?
Why?
Because are you gonna have enough to share with all of your friends?
I don't know. It depends on how many people want to try this fruit, and, well, I did make a promise to dear Jill that she could have as much as she likes. And you would like another one, wouldn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds like it. My hands are tied. As a fae, I made an agreement.
No.
There to throw it over here. There to throw it over here.
Yeah.
Nerta,
Catches it. I'm gonna throw it in an item bag.
what are you doing?
Your fruits are doing something funny to her, and I don't like it, Miss Henrietta.
Accusations. Have you any proof?
My question is this. Without the fruit, would Jill still stay if she had somewhere else to go?
I suppose that's up to Jill, isn't it? And Jill wants to stay, doesn't she?
And we should probably wait till the effects of the last fruit wear off. Before you
promise
ask.
that there's nothing unusual about these fruits? They're just regular fruits?
I'm not talking to you. You try to trap me in words in a way similar to a fae.
It's a simple question.
All you've been doing is being quite rude, I will add. Just sitting there trying to
I have a
negotiate
great
and add
suggestion on how you can make this place look absolutely disgusting. But, I just asked a question, you didn't answer it. That's kind of rude to me.
I'm wondering how many of you really are my friends at this point. I bet you haven't even looked for those shadlings, have you? The ones that got me into this mess in the first place. Those little cretins, steak eyes. Oh, you hadn't heard? The whole reason I had to come back down here, I was enjoying myself in my swamp. On my own. And, unfortunately, some of those shadlings pulled a cruel prank and ended up knocking me off the top of that steep ledge. So I had to create the ritual to begin with. And thankfully, it's why the rest of you are here. You're reaping the benefits of that out of the kindness of my heart. I've more or less taken a poor deal on my end and had to uproot an entirety of a new swamp project and taken a poor deal on that out of the kindness of my heart, and even gave you additional trinkets and things of like these seeds. And still you question my friendship. Jill doesn't question my friendship, does she?
No, man.
She knows exactly.
But if it weren't for us, you wouldn't be here at all. Because you got kicked out.
No, I bet this is where I was before. I didn't get kicked out. I fell.
Because of the shadlings, which we scared away. And we gave you tools to get back here.
Did you scare them away?
I shot at it.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, but Miss Henrietta, what I would say is I do want to be your friend, but if you're giving fruits to people that make them have to do what you say, that's not an actual friend. You just made them a puppet. That's not a friend. You did the wrong thing.
Nothing wrong with making people puppets.
That sounds like you were breaking a contract in that respect.
Friend, puppet? No, not at all. Not at all, dear. Depends on your definition of friend, I suppose. As I've mentioned, she has a place to live. I give her my company. I tell her niceties. I give her food. And in exchange, we, sometimes have nice conversations as well. But sounds like a friend to me. Does it not sound like a friend to
If I may, Henrietta. If I do recall, I believe you made the contract because she wanted a friend.
You're assuming a lot about contracts. You're assuming a lot about contracts. I said I'd be her friend.
Contracts are pretty
and gave her a fruit.
Yes. Yes. But
it's not really a contract.
you said you would be her friend.
Yes.
What you define as a friend is different from what she might define as a friend.
Yes. And that sounds like a personal problem for each and every one of you. Tell me, Jill, are you my friend?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Am I your friend? Are you my friend? Are we going to keep these people satisfied? Is that help all of you out?
Can I ask something then?
You ask a lot of questions.
It sounds like I know you've made a lot of deals that aren't on your side recently. I understand that. So how about I ask if you want to make a deal that's in your favor then instead, where you wanted a friend, and you said a friend is somebody that, hangs out with you and talks with you, and you eat food with them and stuff. That's what you call as a friend?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'll be your friend. If you let Jill go, I'll replace Jill, and somebody else will join me in this, and then you'll have 2 friends for 1.
I do believe Cassius said that he was going to be staying here.
Yes, but he's a rube, and he's staying here, and he's staying over there, so that's fine.
Sounds like he's being your friend then.
Yes, so I already have 1. Now I'm trying to gain 2 more for losing 1.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Who wants to be the other friend?
Although you were already my friend, so you've said. Is that true?
Well, I feels
Then
like
in
we
that
were
case-
friends, but we're making it officials.
Tell you what, if you can get 2 others, since you were already my friend, but I like the idea.
But you were questioning the friendship earlier.
Will you help be Henrietta's friend?
I'd be Henrietta's friend. I don't believe we've ever been friends. I don't think he even considered me a friend yet.
Yeah, well, we hang out, we talk about things, and we eat together. That's what she said a friend is.
I can cook.
Yeah, she can cook. I got mushrooms. I also like the leeches and stuff.
And you said?
They're good.
Yeah, Tobias, we could be friends, right? With Henrietta?
I'm waiting to see if this one actually pipes up and says anything. As they seem very comfortable with standing there and allowing others to take his place for his benefit.
I mean, they want to be your friends already. It sounds like I don't need to step up.
Yes, I normally wouldn't step up, but...
Besides, if you don't like talking to me, why would you want me to be your friend?
Just
I've acquired
trust me on
And again,
trust me on this.
I do
Let
feel something very
anything
similar
you're going
between
to
us.
hear, let it proceed the way it's happening. Please do not
Very
try and
well.
step in.
I will release my charm on this one, and in
Very well.
exchange, you 2 have to come visit me and occasionally provide me with materials I need. That means you're going to suffer. That means you're going to suffer. Just so you know.
Bitch.
You and then is that we're gonna be finalizing this? Is this it?
I was already down for that, Miss Horrible Awfulness. Just as long as I'm not going to eat those fruits. I'll share other foods with you, with the leeches and things.
And
We'll
you know
provide
what?
the
I do
meals.
like someone I can eat leeches with. Very well. Okay. Fine. It's a shame. I went through all that, but it's fine. Okay, Jill. By the patting of your head, the spell will wear off, old friend.
Oh, there you go, there's skulls. Alright, can you go get them?
Let's go. Let's go
Everybody's
help Hans
with
find
them.
us.
I suppose so.
Sorry, I don't know your name, but if you want to get out of here, I can help you.
It's alright, Jill. It's okay.
Jill, right.
Do you need a place to stay for the night?
I just need directions to the
I'm afraid at the moment we don't really know where Burrow is, but there are people from Burrow who travel here every now and again. If you want, you can stay with my wife and I until those people arrive.
I'll see if anyone knows.
That's alright?
Henrietta, I told you I would give you some advice if you made the deal, and you did.
Alright.
So I want to keep my end of the bargain. I want to give you some advice on how to make this place absolutely fucking disgusting.
Okay. Yes, let me see.
Look at this lush.
You can call me
green grass we
Catherine.
got around here. Isn't it absolutely fucking terrible?
It's true, I don't like it.
Okay?
You had.
Is she alright?
They should be fine.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Want to go home?
Why don't you put
Fine.
some
Do you know anyone who knows where Burrow is?
My name is Alina. It's a pleasure.
I believe the person at the what's it called? The hot springs knows where it is.
Yes, yes, you know me.
Maybe Mr. Grecian
Is it safe to go back in?
Safe.
Yes, it's safe. We're just going to wait for everyone else so that we can all go back as a group. Do you mind
They just
waiting
fell
for a
into the
little bit?
leeches.
Sorry to dump that onto you.
Hold on.
I can handle it. I will say there is a resident of Burrow who lives at the town. Someone named Miss You Know Me. She works at the Afterglow. If you can find her and talk to her, she should be able to tell you where to get back. Or where to go to get back.
You may want to cast the
But that's
cleaning
not
spell.
So the best bet is to head there.
Well, first, you may want to check yourself for leeches. Little wriggly worms
You need a help
attached to
getting
your
back to
skin.
town?
No, get on pants. Pants look fine.
Alright.
Good.
Prestidigitation.
That's what she do.
I mean, it does smell absolutely fucking awful.
Yeah, it is
Sorry?
cheese for sure.
Don't need anywhere
Grass around here dies.
Oh, yeah, no.
No,
Not
you
planning to
won't
eat any
have to
of those.
worry about that.
Yeah. No, we have bread and soup and stuff in town, so. Not so.
There's sunflowers. I think they have some sort of magic to them, but I mean, I don't tend to like them. They're bright and cheery.
Alright, let's see about heading back to town then.
I'm gonna head to the beach. Or should we ask Henrietta if they need
at the
anything?
beach?
There is.
I think Ted's got things in hand.
Yeah, I think Ted's got things. Catherine, would you like to head to the beach with us?
I will be helping to bring Lily back to town.
Okay.
One maybe. Well,
Hello.
Eventful.
Enlightening.
Apparently,
Henrietta.
Oh, what deal?
Tobias should be her friend.
Oh, okay. Is she this way?
Yes.
I'm gonna go say hi to her.
oh. Well. It appears we have a beach after all.
Oh, how interesting. That wasn't there last time.
No, she removed the muck, and that's what was there instead.
I definitely prefer that over the
I
muck.
need to get out my swimsuit.
Interesting.
Gonna have to look for one.
We'll have to bring Jojo here to see if this is suitable.
Hopefully it is.
I can find my way back if you want to stay.
Oh no, it's quite alright, dear.
No, we're gonna help you back.
Okay.
Yeah, but come on.
It is a weird fox thing that got splatted on the ground.
Oh.
What did you do, Crimson?
I didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met as of yet. Are you from Burrow?
Huh?
Are you
Dower?
from Burrow?
No, you.
Me? No, I live
Yes.
in town. You're a new person.
I see. Alright. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nah, you just showed up today. Nah, nobody I know lives in Burrow. You don't really go there.
Here for about 5 days now.
Don't worry, she can't chase you or anything. She doesn't have a lot of stamina.
No. I got stamina.
Oh, tell me stop.
I told her to work on her legs because, you know.
Are you still hunt Faye?
But right now we need to try and get,
Kind of, but then the rats,
if I'm correct, Jill, yes?
my flowers, and I'm kind of tired. And I'm just
We need to get
kinda, like,
Jill back to town.
I'm
Does she have
supposed to
name?
though. This is my job.
Why?
Why? What's up?
Because they do bad things.
We're just
they
trying
take
to
her
get
back to
her as
town.
far away from Henrietta as possible at the moment.
Wait, what is the hag trying to do this time?
That's what she did
Well,
do.
apparently, yes, it's what she already did do. Apparently, she's been controlling young Jill's mind and has been using her basically as magical livestock.
That's not good.
Yeah, let's
Yes, so
kill the hag.
that's what I said. We want to get her to town.
People.
Some back. No,
We won't let you get.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but
Unfortunately, no. But for now,
Why?
like I said, let's
What's stopping
just
us
go
from
back.
killing?
She's a fae, and we don't know what will happen if we do.
Oh. Maybe she'll explode.
Well, we got iron.
Wise decision. I'll talk to her first, just for you.
Oh, ready, Jill?
Iron. So we can just get some iron weapons.
Okay.
The hag.
I'm going to need at least someone to direct me back to town because this is the Feywilds after all.
Okay, I mean, if that's your job,
She showed me the way while I was under her control.
I don't think she understands.
Alright.
You remember it?
We'll follow you then.
Yeah. So, have y'all find anything?
Well, we found new resources to get.
Yeah.
Hello, Tyrion.
Oh.
Hello again. How have you been?
I was good. Till now.
I see.
They're still here. Flying by the seat of your pants or something.
Down, back down. Down, back down.
There we are.
Is it down this way? Is it It's on the other side.
Okay, honey, it's the climbing stuff.
Good.
Yeah, it's over there. Are any of you Fae?
No.
No.
Okay. Well,
So we're looking for someone who's in really big fucking plate armor and wields a giant big ass fuck off sword.
Hey, she need.
That
I mean,
does
is that
not
them?
narrow it down.
No, that's not them.
No.
They have black hair and a ponytail.
And they are dark skinned.
Black hair.
And they look like they
Blonde
have
or
scar
something?
on their face.
doesn't ring any
What?
bells.
Wayne?
They look
With
like
the
they have
red
what
ears?
on their face?
No, they
Scars?
don't have any. They look like a human.
Oh.
And they
Long blonde hair?
black hair,
Black hair.
Like
ponytail.
shoulder length? Black hair and a ponytail.
They were about the same size as Juliana here.
Did they wear blue? Like in...
No, they were wearing silver armor or iron armor. Their armor looks shiny.
Man or a woman?
No.
Also, there's a very racist vampire going around saying if you're an elf, don't approach them. If you're a human, don't
They're
approach
sad.
them because they think you're cattle.
I just
Are they
realized
the
I
one
don't
with
know
their
what this
peppers out?
vampire looks like, and I think it's very
Oh,
They have
wait.
You know.
Are you talking
They have a
about the
grandson in the
one... Are you talking about the one that's constantly sniffing people? And the one that basically has no filter?
Not great.
No, this one
Speaks her
like,
mind.
I think.
Long,
this one just came
raven
in.
black hair.
Nope, they had white hair and they had a black hood and a great sword on their
No,
back, and they
no,
shot me.
no.
I think two different people talking about. They might be talking about the individual we're looking for.
I'm talking
Yes,
about
the
the
person
vampire.
that you're looking for. Long, raven black hair. Very physically fit. Silver armor.
Yeah.
Rather tall. That would be Jana. Yes, what has Jana done this time?
They decided to just walk alone in the forest. They might get themselves killed.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
who
well,
you're talking
she's
about. No, I haven't
right there.
Oh.
Well, speak of
the
devil, I
indigo
guess.
grow-
Search is over.
Then we don't need to worry.
I guess this is the Feywilds. Just talk about them and they appear.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that big one.
That is honestly a possibility.
What are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit! You fucking! I heard you say that.
Keep away. Keep away. I keep away. Keep away. Ignore them. Keep away.
George, would you deny me service because of
I will
my
see
race?
that later.
Okay
They're
then.
fucking ignoring you and running off. That's proof right there.
Okay then. Oh dear.
Oh, come on. George would never do that.
They're fine.
Quite literally
Juliana
in
was
front of.
worried that they might get themselves killed.
Quite literally in front of John. George said, "It's like that's a very." I was explaining that's a very racist vampire, and then he says, "As they should, he should be." Some shit like that. I can't recite the fucking. It just blew me away that something came out of him like that. That was the one fucking thing I wasn't expecting.
Well, we are going to be returning Jill back to the town so that she is safe and she can get something to eat.
Oh, wait.
You that one?
As in,
Mhm.
they weren't born with that, or
That
what?
one.
The red hair.
I guess we should start
Please.
in
Nice.
order then.
Please do
Those who
not
know the
startle
person
her, Rib. I will
is what they
I
do.
will forcibly remove your helmet and hit you with my cane so hard that you won't remember the entire day.
I'm already not wearing fucking shoes.
I will make you a new top piece to my staff if you get my meaning.
Kinky.
You won't be saying
As I
that if
said,
it
please
happens.
do not scare Jill any more than she already is.
Oh, alright, that explains your... Do you call it magic, or do
You're
you
setting
call
me
it
up to do
something
that.
else back-
I'm gonna
back
ignore
there
it.
You guys have safe travel.
You as well.
Of course. Alright,
Juliana
come on,
will
Jill.
make sure not touch friendly Faye. This is still reinforced iron.
Yeah, now you probably weigh like an ass ton. Like a literal fucking ass ton. Like you jump off of something and make a crater.
Oh. I mean, do you want to go from the front entrance or the side entrance? Alright.
Miss Jenny Keys, can you go through that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I am only part-time Faye.
Understandable.
Alright. Let's get you something to eat at the tavern, shall we?
Okay.
Hope y'all's trip to the summer court went well.
As
Well,
well
okay.
as can be expected when dealing with Faye, I suppose.
Yeah, I imagine. I don't know how any of you deal with Faye in general.
Well, there's a beach now, at least.
I barter with Faye for my life, and that's about it. What about you, miss? Any memories coming back? How's
Not
that,
today.
head problem?
It
Not
was,
today?
it was really
sorry.
bad yesterday. Between that plus the side effects of the mana burn I suffered. So I was out of it yesterday, but doing a little better today.
Sorry to hear.
Things happen. Everyone has their price to pay.
Guess so. Everyone's got their own sins, too. Right?
But to be here with Catherine, I wouldn't change it.
Couldn't put that past you either. Right? Sometimes companionship is the greatest thing someone can have.
Agreed.
One was in the kitchen, so I had to shoo them out.
Ah, I see.
I will get on that spaghetti.
What spaghetti?
Hey, you grew up
Meatballs
quick.
or meat sauce? Or meat at all?
No wonder she gotta find you clothes.
Also, friend, we must hunt. Meatball. Gotcha.
One day. It does. You growing up real
Spaghetti
quick.
is a pasta dish, a noodle dish made
You know, now that I just remembered, we never ate either.
I suppose that's true.
No, clearly not.
I I suppose I wouldn't mind trying some of this spaghetti. Whatever
I'll
it
try
is.
to.
They're comfy enough.
Rotundies. Is that how he? Is that what he? Is that what I was giving off? I definitely don't.
Oh, we are fairly informal. You did not insult me, if that's what is you're asking. No.
Oh yeah.
Simply learning about where you're from.
I'm just returning these. Pretty different. We just kind of give like.
Right, there's a barrel for that on the other side that you just leave it in.
I'll get to them in a minute.
And then the more you use someone.
From a clan.
I'll take care of it.
Venture outwards. I will show you stuff at the workshop.
Yes, that's fine. But my wife Elena and I would also like some of this spaghetti as well.
Thank you.
What was that one more time?
Don't worry, I haven't done anything that stupid since you left.
I trust you, Brian.
Hello, Fidgewick.
Hello. Have you seen Lawrence? He said he was going to announce something about the guilds and whatnot.
Unfortunately, no. I just got back to town, but
I
you
must have
wouldn't
missed it.
happen to know. You wouldn't happen to know when the next time the people from Burrow will arrive in town, do you?
Goodness no, I'm not sure. Why?
Well, Jill here would like to return home to Burrow. But I'm afraid I don't know how to get to Burrow.
Hello.
Yeah.
Do you remember me, dearie? I said hello to you earlier.
Tis not a dragon, tis a
Did you understand, friend?
Oh, I forgot already. Some sort of
Oh.
water creature.
She was under control of the hag, so her memory is a bit blurry.
She was what?
Alrighty.
She was under control of the hag.
That was a charm.
There's no laughing matter. I had serious business. Okay. Well, yes, make sure she gets something good to eat. My goodness. Okay, it looks like she's... Weird apples. Yes, well, you should be careful. Taking things from, hags and whatnot, but... Okay, very well. As long as she's alright, I suppose.
Yeah, in exchange, two people became friends with the hag.
Everyone that isn't a man.
Oh well.
The others who need help with the
Alrighty.
Makes sense.
Here you go.
But,
Here's yours.
sounds
Hello.
cool when we tried to
Spaghetti
make
meatballs.
that real hard.
Those are not worms, right?
No.
No, they don't smell like worms. Bread?
Because they're not worms.
That's called pasta. The red stuff there is tomatoes, and then the meat is the boar meat from yesterday.
In another bowl, and then put some string. And then the meatballs like a little octopus meat.
Yes. Again, you'll be safe.
Vampire to vampire.
Oh.
Here you are.
Thank you.
It's kinda... Well, it's better than worms for sure.
I'm gonna say.
Alright.
I just wanna,
Thank you.
Man,
I don't know. I just want to talk things down. Combat.
Interesting.
I mean, where you said.
I definitely did not mean to say that.
I totally missed what you said.
I meant to say hag.
What did you say?
With an F.
Oh. Wow, you fucked up. Good job. I don't think anyone here smokes, though.
I caught myself, though, and only said the HA part of it, I did not finish the word.
Mm.
Are you alright?
Yes, it's just a big bite.
Indeed, but you can't even get a word in edgewise.
So I guess I'll be careful.
Don't choke.
She's got a sundial, then she's a resident of town. We don't gotta worry about her hurting or being hurt.
Question for you.
Regardless.
What beast?
She was way
Those
first,
teeth have
so
from
she was
your
I
necklace.
was wondering where she was.
It learned our hunter.
You say she was from
Part-time Dinico 36.
Actually, really good.
Somewhere with elves and spirits.
Tell me, are you excited now that
Said this is really good.
Oh, yes, it is.
when I remember, I will tell you.
But to be fair, to be fair, JoJo's cooking always is good.
Things will come around, things will happen. We just gotta roll with it.
I'll have to dip in the fun, and after this, I'm getting covered in tomato juice. Now he's winning my fights. He had to win there, unless he really beast.
She might suck the color right out of your pumpkin.
So has she made anything from back home?
Yes, actually, she made a very good mutton pie once. Here's Wick.
Yes, hello. Yes.
I gotta get some help.
As I would like to continue what I was saying before,
Apologies.
I messed up
Yes.
what I said.
That's fine, no worries.
The
Feel free.
hag was feeding Jill magical fey fruits that were making her docile and obedient, basically controlling her mind.
Yes, I've heard of
Thankfully-
things like that. You know, it tends to end poorly for the poor, people brought in.
Yes, and the hag was using her as livestock, basically. Magical livestock.
I believe it. From what I've heard, they tend to feed off suffering, so I imagine you keep someone docile, then you just break them of it, and then torture them for a bit, make them docile again so they stay. Terrible, 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 terrible.
Yes.
It's a good thing that she's here now, I suppose.
Yes.
That's dire. Thankfully, I haven't had a run-in with this hag, but that's quite alarming. Thank you for saying
Yes,
that.
Makes me.
Well, I would say more than anything, thank Ted, Nerta, Lou, and Tobias.
What are we not supposed to do?
As they were the ones who really did most of the work.
Oh.
Good. I'm glad it was a good idea to have Tobias go alongside her. She seemed off. When she said she wanted to meet the hag, I
Elena and
Delicious. What is it?
Elena and I will be taking her in and letting her stay at the healer's hut with us until she's able to return to Burrow.
That sounds for the best.
I had rice the last couple of days.
Thank you both then. Greatly appreciated.
Of course.
It's kind of like bread from this, eh?
Unfortunately, for my friend, I'm gonna need some more.
Which makes me wonder though.
It's like a bread
The hag feeds off of suffering. When she feeds, do the people, like, do they take the suffering away? Or is the suffering still there?
I believe the suffering is still there.
Oh. Well, there goes my idea then.
You alright?
Hey, big guy.
Yes, and even when it comes to the Fae that actually do take away suffering, I don't really know. Unfortunately, even if they say they take away suffering, that could very well mean anything. It could mean they could take away your ability to feel pain entirely.
Also, where
I
is
think that may be
I've not seen him about.
beneficial.
He tends to just go off on his own sometimes.
Not really, because when
He said
they
he needed
say
help from me at
take
some
away
point.
pain, that could very well mean that they make it so that you are constantly happy all the time. you will never feel sadness or anger ever again. You will always only ever be constantly happy.
He's a busy guy.
Well, to regaining time and to clan sundial.
Some things would be better if that was the case.
That was different, but that was good.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's great.
I heard it from
However, I have another thing that is even better.
I own it. I'll get it first. Yeah, I got
Miss Jojo, how do you spin the bread into yarn to make the noodles?
Well, how that works is instead of making it into a loaf shape, you make it thin and strands, and then you cut it. And then boil it in water.
Boiling?
Culinary magician.
I can do it. I wasn't that hard.
Jill?
Why'd you kick me?
Do you know where the healer's hut is?
Well, you didn't want to go get the drink, so I guess I had to do it.
yeah.
Alright, good. Well,
Alright.
Heard Joe.
well, when you're ready,
Jojo.
you can come stay with my
have
wife
4
and
drinks?
I, and you can stay there for the night.
Sure. Stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's alright.
So where is the place to put this?
The barrel over there.
Ah, okay.
Right here.
I didn't know if it was this or if it was something else.
No, it was this.
I'll be back for those two.
And that laugh.
Oh, yes.
What are you doing?
I mean, you can always use the fountain.
I'm assuming the vampire did all of this, right?
What am I hearing? The vampire did something.
Nim is basically dead.
What?
Excuse me, what?
What happened?
Look at Nim. Look at Nim. On his shoulder.
Is Nim dead?
No.
Okay. You shut up. You, I got a question for you, young lady.
I'm on a vampire hunt. Where's the vampire?
This is gonna sound bad. You were with the hag,
The vampire
correct?
didn't touch him, by the way.
Like you were, so...
Yeah, but they saved me.
Okay, with a deal of making friendship, correct?
I've been
Okay.
reduced to an armrest.
Seeing what's happening.
Thank you. That is
Good job.
Jana, what have I told you about using people as armrests?
But since you've been since you cleared that out, then never mind.
It's a habit. I cannot get rid of it.
I'm going to take
It's
a
like
nap.
thinking.
Okay, look at that.
God, they're
Something
huge.
else. Alrighty, let's go inside and get some drink. It's gonna be all on you.
No.
I just like push in.
Well,
Yeah, that is just Jana.
yep. See, nothing has changed.
I thought I had to draw out my weapon.
No, and even if you did, she would relish the fight anyways, so...
Which one are you referring to?
The
Jana.
big one with the huge weapon in the army?
Oh, no, I was referring to that one because they were invisible.
Oh, I'm not certain who that is. Hello, Gracious.
Hello.
Excuse me? Decent is good.
Where's Wayne?
It's better than bad, I always say.
Still over there in the forest.
Surprisingly, yes.
Ah, I see. Alright, well, I can discuss that with him later then.
Decision for you. Well, we found new resources. Yes, but we found new resources.
You may know me as Catherine. It is a pleasure to meet you, Zephyr.
More wood and stone areas. Alongside with
And this is my wife. You may know her as Elena.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sounds wonderful. You need an extra hand to carry things. I
Well, maybe in the later future.
chartered upon this skill.
I mentioned you're coming with me.
Have you seen the vampire?
I'm
very happy to hear that.
Yes, but stop trying to avoid him since I think I'm on their shit list today.
The town has been about this summer.
That's the song they're in the summer.
Summer area.
That's the location. That's we found the where?
Which is why
As I'm talking, you'll notice one of the teeth.
The new forest?
Yeah, flossy-wise.
You know what they look like?
just wait a bit and then continue.
They look,
Yes.
let's just say let's just say,
if I wasn't full place,
so they look like, let's just say, you're
Hello.
welcome with the
Hey,
beach.
the vampire lady, did you talk to her at all yet?
The only vampire woman that I've talked to today is Ivy.
Okay. I talked to her and she was pretty rude. She called me an animal and then said she didn't have to respect me and everything. So I'm hoping that, like, maybe if we get some other peoples that are royalty, that maybe they could tell her that she needs to, like, not be so mean because she'll be dependent on people into town.
I mean, I know it may sound harsh, Nerta, but sometimes when it comes to people like that, the best thing you can do is to let them make mistakes and figure things out for themselves.
Yeah, I get that. For sure I get that. But at the same time, the longer they're in the town making people feel bad for being animals and stuff, the more that's going to, like, ruin the whole dreamer thing. So if there's a way we can make it go, like, a little faster, that'd be nice.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid I don't really know any royalty. Though I guess Ted did assume that I was a queen when he first arrived in town.
Well, I don't want anyone to be spreading lies either, because even though that's not, like, necessarily a negativity or a positivity thing, I think it's just better for everyone if we're honest.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, well, in that case then, just keep that in mind. Hey, Zephyr!
I actually just realized something that technically is not a lie. Tomato is our Pumpkin King. That technically makes him
That's
royalty.
true. Hey, Tomato!
Tomato?
You're
Where's
our
your
Pumpkin
crown?
King, so does that make you royalty?
oh wait, my, oh, what?
There we are.
Technicalities.
You're
and-
royalty.
Well, the pumpkin. Yes, I am.
Okay, I
Perfect.
ran into the vampire lady and she was rude to me because she said I wasn't royalty. So if you bump into her, can you tell her to, like, be nice to people since you're also royalty?
Well, I think I can't do that. I think I'm already on her shit list today as is.
Well, I mean, to
Why
be
would you
fair,
be on
did she
her?
know that you were royalty at the time?
Or whatever you like to drink.
Well, I was still wearing my crown at the time. Plus, I think she only likes vampires.
Well,
Well,
Ivy is
because
like
when
a
she said-
princess of the spring court, so maybe she can, like, talk some sense into her.
Well, when she said not follow her because she was going to with ribs to go suck on him, blood, like, not the other way around. I'm just sensing the souls, and I know the third one. So curiosity had me by the throat, and so I went and investigated, and it was Ivy. I was curious how they two would talk and meet until, well, the vampire discovered me, aimed her hand at ribs, and said, "You did this," and then shot at him.
His ribs alright?
Yes, Ivy healed him.
Alright then.
Okay, well, in that case then, maybe she'll just have to go hungry, because I told her if she doesn't respect me that, you know, maybe she'll think twice about that the next time she needs to eat.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Okay. In that case then, I'm gonna double check that there isn't anything that Mr. Gracious needs from merchants. Oh, Nim! I heard
Nim
that
is
something bad
very
happened to
tired.
Nim.
She's very tired. Oh, now that I think about it, I don't think we have a.
She's very tired.
I don't think we have a new.
Okay. Is it okay to touch? Can I touch him? Okay. How are you?
Considering the fact that it honestly seems like Nim.
Yeah, you. How are you, Dad?
Nim is learning how to speak somewhat. I certainly hope Nim seems to be learning how to speak. I've noticed that now has become more emotional.
The next day sometimes feels like almost a whole week or something. And then this whole day also feels only like a few hours. It has to be some sort of fey nonsense.
Okay. Is there anything we can do for you?
Yes, it most certainly is progress. I will agree with you on that. I just hope that she doesn't learn any specific words from Ted.
That'd be funny, though.
Funny, yes, but think of it this way. You go to tell Nim hello. She slides up to you and says, "Bye."
Do not know why they caught me off guard.
Or says any words that you say when you mess up talking.
Yes, but to be fair, I caught myself. Nim doesn't know how to catch herself when it comes to that.
I know, I'm just teasing you though.
Yes, no, I was attempting to say hag. I accidentally. I
Already knows what's gonna happen.
One used when someone's in pain, and it usually starts with an F.
Yes. I was attempting to say hag and replace the H with an F by accident.
That is not good.
No, it is not.
The paper says, "Would you like me to take away your ability to say that specific word?"
As much as I would like that, I'm afraid not.
But yeah, I don't think anyone in here smokes, so we're good.
Wanted to thank you for the other day covering my butt. I don't know what was up with them and trying to, do that holy stuff with me. Thank you.
I feel like if my mother was still around, she would have washed my mouth out for that one.
It's a saying. It's a phrase.
Mm-hmm.
The aquatic one.
Yeah,
Don't know if
so
they've
anyway,
already
moral
found
of
you
the
and
story,
asked you
let's
about
make
it.
sure Nim doesn't have
Mushroom
any
needs
of those
clothes.
words.
It's getting big.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could do that. I've got lots of people that I got.
And make sure we don't tell Ted not to say those words around Nim.
Of course. You'll want to say them even more.
Thank you, Mr. Flynn.
No problem. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
I am going to... Anytime I think of that, I'm going to start breaking out laughing. I swear I'm going to be doing that the rest of the night. Yes.
You sounded like a bark from a dog.
Horrendous.
Except except if the dog dropped an F-bomb every time it barked.
That is very unfortunate.
Yes, it really was.
If they can do that to any unfortunate person here, I would love to see it. sure whole day.
Just imagine if Nim learned a word from Ted that wasn't filtered by the Feywilds.
Oh boy.
You're thinking of all the worst words imaginable and Nim saying them now, aren't you?
Yep.
Yes.
Duck. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hello! We have stood across from each other multiple times today. Looked at each other and not said hello. So I'm doing that now. And who might you be? Ooh.
Okay, I'll just hang on to Tavern now. You have a good one.
Hello.
You as well, Pomato.
Have a good one.
Hello?
Regas, do you need help?
You.
Yes, I cannot read common. I only know how to read runes.
I've learned a lot. I've learned about
Hello, you
I
may
was
know me
trying to
as
teach
Zephyr.
me.
May I know your name?
annihilated to a degree. I've learned that there's a fake court and they control the citizens and whoever's in power at the time.
I'm confused. The agents inside
That
told me to be careful about giving my name out. Should I
Yes,
be
that
careful
is-
about that?
That is why Zephyr put, may I know your name. You would say in response, you may know me as.
No, I think the Fae are like actually residents.
Alright.
There are different Fae.
And then
You
say
may
your and then
know
say
me as
and then you
Regas,
say your name. Yes, there you are.
Different points in the universe.
Hello.
Have lines that connect.
Greetings.
Grab from our perspective places.
I cannot read your magic vellum. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you, Zephyr. What are you doing in Sundown? Just making the rounds.
The writing will actually be in runes this time, and it will say that he was in town previously to see if everyone was alive. But now he's just interested in sticking around and seeing what goes on here.
Well, you come to the right, very interesting town. Many people from many lands are popping in and out. Well, not so much out, just in. There's many adventure and lady, maiden, wizard, everything in between. Would you wish to become part of this town? Like some fae before you? There's been other fae that have joined too, correct?
I don't know, I'm still new here. How many other Fae live in the town?
As far as I'm aware, just Ivy. There used to be a few others, but they no longer live here. We're not really certain where they went. Well, Eska passed on, but the other two we're not really sure where they are.
Well, Soren has a plant hand, and I met him out in the wilds.
I
Does that make him
suppose
a
that is
fae?
possible.
Maybe he's part fae. Would that be a thing?
Yes, that is a possibility.
Do you think that will kind of fix the issue? Because they never have mana.
Well, what do you do for fun? You.
I'm gonna try something.
Hello, John.
I'm guessing you're from the new area.
But do you actually remember dying?
Talking to this Zephyr. I can write in runes and I can read it. It's wonderful.
Wonderful. Most splendid. Most splendid.
I was just asking them. Oh, I already forgot what I asked them. What did I ask them?
What do they do for fun?
Yes! What Thank you.
You're
What do
welcome.
you do for fun?
Like the ocean, but considerably colder, lapping.
It says in the runes
George?
that usually he likes to explore.
What is this I hear about you being rude towards a vampire?
What happens from there, I'm gonna leave up to you. 'cause it's purely
Rude towards a vampire? No. That's a misunderstanding. I haven't been rude. No.
Doing anything?
I heard someone say that you said something along the lines of, I am somewhat paraphrasing here. That is typical of a vampire.
Excuse you?
I think so, I'm not sure.
That is simply what.
Hang on.
That is simply what I was told.
What? That's ridiculous. That is license land and ridiculous. Who told you this?
If I
Probably an
recall
elf.
correctly, it was Rib, but I will talk to him about that.
Okay, well, Rib has got this idea in his mind that I am supposedly some sort of bigot. Oh, excuse you. Yes.
Hello, testing an experiment.
Watch your sword, Jana.
Hello.
Hello.
Ow.
Oh.
Oh.
Careful, yeah, don't hit your head.
Not what I meant when I
Second time
said to
today.
watch her sword, but... Oh, that's
But anyway,
actually very common.
But Rib has got it in his mind that I am apparently some sort of bigot towards elves.
Something like that. Perhaps we should go to the training ground.
I mean, I'm fairly certain you're not, seeing as how both my wife and I are half-elves.
Yes, exactly. But you are?
Yes.
Ugh, I mean,
She lifts up her hair and shows the slightly pointed ear.
oh, well,
So-
you know, interesting. No, but no, I've nothing against elves. Some of my best friends are elves, as a matter of fact.
Hmm.
Yes, like you remember Long-Nosed John? He and I were the best of pals. Yes.
And John Waypoint. He is
And John
also
Waypoint
an
as
elf.
well. Indeed. Hello, lads.
Me fight Leviathan tomorrow.
Yes, I saw. You're gonna have a sparring match.
Ah, he's right there.
Better keep some healing spells and whatnot at the ready.
Yes, I will.
Just to be sure.
Or either of them. Depending on how the fight goes.
I would be excited too, indeed. Indeed.
Make friend.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, well, of course. Of course. Very excited for you.
Well,
Very excited.
would you like to speak to them? If you're wanting to become part of the town.
They are apparently doing something at the training grounds as a... I think they called it an experiment.
Not sure about joining the town yet.
I see. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing what that's all about.
Whether that or being on standby in case their experiment goes wrong.
I wonder where Wayne is.
I can take away suffering.
Well, there doesn't appear to be anyone at the training grounds now.
I think they were around the side of the healer's hut when we were walking up. So maybe they just finished?
Hello, Lauren. Oh, yes, here they are.
There we go.
So this happens when I do magic.
Let's see what happens.
Ah,
So,
hello.
how do you
Is
feel
everything
with this name?
alright?
We're testing an experiment. Where she's from,
I
she
don't
doesn't
feel
necessarily
a
have
lot
mana,
different,
but utilizing her magic
I
sort
do
of
feel a little bit more
takes from her
energized
life.
from that.
I see.
But it's still.
So we're trying to see if I pour mana into her, if she can utilize the mana.
I mean, do you think that's a good sign or a bad sign?
The mana tend to help?
I don't know. It helped a little bit.
Seems I'm not the only person with
Feeling
mana
more
issues.
energized.
So that's a good sign.
Good.
It
Yeah,
is
that's a good
so.
sign.
In that case. Maybe.
Tell me, any other
I could
adverse
try and-
effects? Anything that you're unfamiliar with? Any dizziness? Any shortness of breath you wouldn't normally experience?
Not really.
Okay, and you're saying you feel slightly better. Okay, so inconclusive but positive. I like it.
I could try infusing some of my mana as well, if that would help.
I can see.
That could.
Two.
Are you both of the same affinity? That might actually work better.
What affinity are you?
I don't know what my affinity is.
Oh, that's right.
Back where I'm from, it would be nature magic.
I suppose that would fall under life then.
Could be life.
See, yeah, life. Life create. The forest
I
kind
mean,
of
it just
create life.
depends. Ultimately, it's just gonna say. I mean, it just depends.
Well, if it's life, I should not probably do anything.
Some people it takes a
Probably
while.
not, no.
Maybe once you gain an affinity, perhaps it'll,
I think Death and Chaos would probably be bad against life.
Probably.
More than likely, yes.
I see. All right. Oh, goodness.
Let's see if I remember correctly. There's
that's a
life,
good experiment.
death, creation, void,
Imagine
order,
with
chaos,
actual, like, high
earth,
quality
water,
potion.
fire, and air.
I think that would even make it 100% better.
Maybe. We can make mana potions. That's something I actually already have the materials for. We just need to actually
But
collect them.
usually where I'm from, I can use it
You have to be-
twice
what do you
in a
want to
day
collect? I
at
can do that
max.
tomorrow.
Okay. If you're willing, I'll make a few mana potions
Well,
for
if
you. I
your
can do that.
affinity was
And
nature,
if I
I would
use
have...
it twice, there's a high possibility it could kill me.
Change rainbow colors.
I
So those
see.
are called. I've been calling them pulse.
Well, maybe now that you're here, the world
And
can
more
help.
importantly, there is.
You may be limited on magic in your world,
Indigo, kind of like plants that are kind of coming out of the ground.
so we'll have to see over time if you're feeling as tired.
If you can pull those out, but very
From where I'm
specifically,
from,
I need to make sure
like,
the roots are still intact. So you're gonna have
there
to be careful.
are
Make sure you get
legends
underneath the
of
dirt
like great
and
wizards that
kind of remove
can
the dirt from it
use
as well
magic
without damaging the
whenever
roots.
they
The
want,
roots themselves are what help
but
with mana.
those are just legends.
I can just get you the entire block.
But pretty much I'm thinking maybe, imagine like a desert, and magic is like water.
Don't track dirt into my nice dome. If you really have to, I suppose it's fine. But just I would.
Yeah, I mean, you have magic. You have magic. You can just do some weird thing to make make it cleans or use your air magic or whatever.
Well, I'm saying where I'm from, they're just legends.
Do water, make it like.
And I'm saying maybe in
I just feel like the best
Because I've noticed that people here can use more magic than I can.
As long as I end
Yes,
up having the
I
roots,
just
it's-
always
I
like
suppose
to
it
make
doesn't
sure
really
that
ultimately matter.
people don't
I just
really
prefer not
find
to
it
be a
to be
mess.
that much
Isn't
of a
that right,
shock
Tobias?
if they actually see it.
By the way,
But yeah, again, maybe your world is like, think of like your world being a desert and magic being water. Maybe there's less of it in your world, so you're only able to access a small bit. Now that you're here, it may build up over time, where you'll be able to cast more over time.
Knows that she used to bring it to you.
We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, that actually reminds me.
She's the first to mention to me, so.
Biswick.
Yes.
I was given something by the hag. This is called, I believe she called it a fairy circle seed.
Oh yeah, I got one of those too.
Oh, okay. Very well. Interesting. I can sense there's magic to it. You can keep it if you want, or hand it to me. It's up to you. Oh, thank you, thank you.
You can use it to figure out what it does.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. I'll do my best to do that. Very well. Yes, thank you. It's rare I get to mess around with different forms of magic, and from what I've understood, the hags are like a very interesting subset of fey magic. So, yes.
Well, apparently the hag got it from somewhere else. They don't even know what it does.
You'll notice that she's swaying quite a
Yes,
bit, and she looks exhausted.
Interesting. Fascinating.
So it probably came from a different fae.
I have one as well.
I think it's a bad idea for us
Very
to
well.
go.
Then we have 3 experiment
Sure.
samples. Beautiful. Let's bring these back to the dome. Then.
Of course.
Alright.
Just get my locomotion. Ivy, I haven't seen her all day.
She was out in the forest for a while, I do know that.
Dear. The other one is, apparently needing to be carried. I don't know if they need your help.
Well, I mean,
They were, swaying.
Oh, I'm gonna take this one. This seems so tired. Hopefully,
I do
You'll see
have
she
something
looks
for you.
physically exhausted.
what you
Mia, Mia, do you know what a dum-dum sucker is?
Yes.
Okay, so she's basically gonna be holding a blue one of those. Yeah. This is a crystallized mana pop. It's basically a mana potion that I had crystallized, and it was basically for children who didn't exactly want to take their mana potions when needed. It should
suck on
help
it,
you
so that's
recover
something.
faster.
I mean, I could try it.
Alrighty, thank you,
Yes,
ladies. I'll be back with you soon. Let me just first take her so
Okay.
she can have some naps.
Alright.
She seems so exhausted. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Alright?
Let's go.
Get some rest.
I didn't stay for the whole meeting.
Miss Jojo,
No, well, I was told that she went to sleep in
would you
the
like
side.
to attempt
She had a
the
big
test now?
plate of food and stuff.
Sure. Why
So
not?
I was happy that
All
we
right.
were able to save her from a fate with being stuck with a gross fate.
She's going to pull out a potion bottle with a blue and pink swirling liquid.
That is very ironic. Okay.
That was the way it came out.
Fair enough.
Let me see. Here we are. There we go, just a small drop in this glass. As I said, it should only last at the most a minute.
Is it
Oh.
immediate? Does it go over time?
Yes.
Like,
It is immediate.
oh. Well, if it's only a minute. Ugh. Okay.
Is everything
Okay.
alright?
Yeah? actually forgot about these. Well, this is honestly not quite what I was expecting, but God, that's weird. Wonder if I should remove those now. Or maybe. No, if I start doing things like this, it might do horrible things when I shift back, and it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry, it worked. It did. I'm just remembering things from home.
I see.
It's been a while since I felt like this specifically. And I'm honestly a little surprised. I should probably give you this back. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, if your world had anything like this or not.
Are you referring to the surgical procedures that you went through?
Yes.
Yes, we did. So it wasn't anywhere near as advanced as it is in your world. That's actually why these potions came about.
Handy. Honestly, wish my world had those sort of potions. Would have made things so much easier. God, those are gonna feel weird the entire time until this wears off.
Well, you said it was only a minute, right?
Fake things in you.
Yes.
Well, been a minute. Should be wearing off any second then.
Nope. Nope. Yep. Hello. Welcome back. There we go. There's the back pain I remember. Good. Well, I wonder if it's because of the treatment therapy, but not much changed for scientific information. Essentially, it felt like whatever the chemicals and whatnot I have put into my body to force myself to change kind of just undid.
Well, yes, any chemicals that you would have used to force yourself to change would have, I guess, for lack of a better term, cleansed themselves and basically made you what you genuinely would have looked like.
I was actually a little concerned that the implants would have also vanished, but nope, those are still there.
Oh no,
you should think about getting rid of them.
Anything that was within your body at the time of you drinking the potion that would have been removed due to the potion would immediately return back.
Okay. Interesting. size definitely was a factor that happened. Other than that, everything felt still samey. Just a little bit less. Don't know if I'd want more or not. I don't think so. I think this feels right.
All right then.
Yeah.
That is why I always perform these single drop tests, because that was usually enough for the person to decide.
I do still find it strange that Ryder doesn't get affected.
Yes,
It has to be a curse of some kind.
That would be my guess, but I've tried everything that I know. I've even had Elena look into it.
Oh, idea that you might be able to pass along. What if he tries the hag? Hag's curse, kind of? Maybe?
Yes, but after what we dealt with the hag today, I don't think that's a good idea.
Fair point.
Which, did anyone tell you that we now have a saltwater beach for you?
Yep, that's what Ted was actually talking to me about outside. I think...
Alright, just wanted to make sure.
I'm actually going to be making a little trek out there to see if I can find it first off, and secondly, try and get myself situated.
As long as you can get over a fear of heights. The beach did look nice. Oh, that's good.
Yes, when you get there, you're going to find a bridge made entirely of flies. It is more than safe to walk on.
Sorry for interrupt. That's good. All of you are here. Good night, all of you. Love you all. I'll see you guys later.
Night, Cherokee.
Have a good night.
See you tomorrow.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. Do not be afraid of the flies. They will support your weight and... Well, I suppose if you'd like, I could write down more specifics of the change, just so you have it for study. But,
That would certainly help, yes.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that then. I'll see if I can poke Fizwick and see if he has any paper. Maybe a quill.
And from what Ryder told me, if you want, I can see if Fizwick can recreate this and alter it in a way that it only affects that one certain area, if you would like.
Why not? That would be...
Alright then.
It would be good to finally fully see.
Yes.
For now, though, I have to make a little bit of a hike.
Stay safe.
I'll try. And if anything gets into my way, I'm probably just going to turn around and sprint right back.
That's understandable. And I suppose we should try and get some rest too.
Yeah. Would be good.
All right. Good night, Jojo.
Have a good night.
I will try to.
Well, first I can tell you that your application has been accepted.
And respawn. Okay, Bear, so
I am so hungry now. What's up?
just so you know, Catherine worked with Fezwick and they basically made the potion taste like candy.
Okay. I actually I'm gonna upload the model. And then so yeah, if he possibly drinks it is
How you doing, chat?
I'm gonna upload the model though.
Yeah, basically, what
remember
I'm
the rabbit model we found?
Which one?
The
Hopefully you enjoyed your time watching.
I think it's
the swords? Oh my god, are you becoming the Blue Bunny from those ice cream commercials? Are you literally becoming the Blue Bunny?
You mean if you
that would be great, honestly. Oop, I think he's lagging.
Oh, I died. Oh damn, I died. Oh, nope. Okay, I'm back.
I am so glad I caught myself before I finished that word, though.
That was funny.
Borg.
No, so what had happened was I was saying to Fizwick, the hag fed, but I messed up and replaced the H in hag with F.
Oh, so that's what,
Yeah.
That's what it was. I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard
And that's why I kept making the comment that I don't think anyone smokes here. Because people in England call cigarettes that.
Everybody smokes here.
And she
Yeah, and I was like,
I know she's thin, but she's not a bundle of sticks.
I was like, I am just so glad that I caught myself mid-word. That would have been terrible.
I didn't notice, so I guess I'm not sure who did though.
Oh yeah, unique.
I heard a different F word, not that.
How'd you like my subtle? Oh yeah, taking away suffering, huh? That would be nice. As shoulder snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, my character's body is just destroyed from overloading mana burn when I came through the portal. So like when I found out the hag was taking away or feeding off people's suffering, I'm like, when the hag does that, do you not feel the suffering after they take it away? Like I was all about to just hop onto the hag train. Yes, please feed off my suffering if I don't feel it anymore.
If I understand correctly, she doesn't remove it. She just feels it and feeds from it, but she does not take it off because she wants you to keep suffering.
I didn't know if there was like temporary relief or not, and I was never answered correctly. Like I wasn't told that. So as far as my character knows, that's still an option.
The dressed female bunny looking one. Yeah, it's a poor avatar, so it shouldn't take me that much to like just mess with it a bit.
Oh well.
And then I can use it here.
Do you mean the bunny avatar with the?
I found a different
No,
character.
it's the middle form.
We'll have to see.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's more beyond.
I'm going.
I can't wait.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm going to get
I'm debating on what I want to do. I can either end stream now, or I can switch and play some Dead by Daylight. The new PTV is out, and they have Castlevania as the new DLC or whatever you want to call it. So there's Dracula.
Material
So,
why is it just one?
am I ending stream, or am I going to play a DVD?
Prefab thing that has like a rocket launcher on it. It's supposed to be like low poly, but I'm not sure.
Let's see, is she still on? I'm probably gonna go talk with Army. After roleplay is ended, because I need to talk with Al about something.
Will it be long conversation, or should I just switch over to DVD?
I am not sure how long of a conversation it's going to be, honestly.
It was literally like the best one I could
Hmm.
find. Instead of that other one she gave me. Because I have that one, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna use that one.
The return of Wendy.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think right now what to
Come
do.
too if you want.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like private conversation where like
No, it's just involving another roleplay that's happening on Sunday.
okay. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure and I didn't want to, interject myself where I wasn't, supposed to be.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No, it's a different one.
So in that case,
It's not like it's something that. It's not like it's something that it's like super private that you can't be there for.
alright. Yeah, in that case, let me go into my stream. I'll be back. Yeah. Alright, chat. I am gonna end session. I hope you all have a great night. I will catch you all tomorrow for After Dawn. And then the day after that, so Thursday, we will be doing Fractured Thrones for a social session. Kind of like a in-between. So that should be fun. And then on Friday, we have even more After Dawn. So, if you want to hang out all week, I'll be here. Until then, let's see if there's anyone to raid. We can... So yeah, I will catch you all tomorrow for After Dawn. But until then, say hi to Hubai for me. And have a great night. Thank you all for joining me. Bye bye.